texted me and goes, "Look what your president did for you," and it was the discount on the weight loss medication.
Well, yeah, last time you were talking about that.
Like, that's what he said to
Wegovy.
me. Exactly. So he was like, "Look what he did for you, not your president." That's what he wrote.
He hashtagged it, but just didn't.
Not your
He doesn't
president.
know what a hashtag is. He just
Weight loss. cheap weight loss. So I was like, okay,
My
Dad.
insurance doubled.
Yeah,
How about
yeah.
that?
Yeah. Well, no,
exactly.
look. I mean, the thing is, like, it's everyone, like any politician or any asshole in the fucking public eye, me included, right? You want to take credit for things that you did help people for, but then like,
Yeah.
oh, let's not talk about the other shit. You know, I mean, like, look, Donald. I've said this 1,000 times. He did the way he was able to bring a ceasefire to that fucking mess in Israel and Palestine. Full credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
And look.
Is it all him though?
Did it? No, of course not. I mean, Israel did a lot. They were kicking ass out there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he came in at the 11th hour with the big bombs.
Yeah, exactly. But he's like, you do all the work and I'll
But
swoop
people
in.
like this. Like, oh yeah, you put your guys on the ground, then I'll drop bombs from the air.
It's
Smart.
been a very interesting. I mean, I've lost friends over it. It's been very interesting.
Well,
the whole
I
thing.
assume you're pro-Israel, or you believe that Israel should exist.
Of course, please, of course.
You
Do
know?
I think that any army operates in a way that's like 100% ethical?
Oh, I mean,
absolutely
yeah.
not.
Well, they've done studies on this. I'm a fucking nerd. I like doing the research.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we kill?
I just go off my feelings, like everybody
1 to
else
2
in the
million
world.
Iraqis in that war, right?
Yeah.
So the deaths to like combatants to civilians were like 1 to 1.
Yeah.
They're at 9 to 1.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good, like the combatants to civilians.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good ratio.
Yeah.
You know, and look, I mean, bombs aren't accurate. I don't care how many fucking laser guided bombs you got. You know, people, the hot dog vendor doesn't know it's coming.
Look,
you know,
yeah.
someone's gonna die. It shouldn't.
War is crazy, but like there's casualties of war, and people
Yeah.
are like, it's a genocide. I'm like,
That's not true.
There's
'Cause
so many Muslims.
If Israel really wanted to eliminate everyone in Gaza, they could have.
Of course,
they
they
could
could
have easily
have.
done it. I mean,
Do
like,
I think that there's IDF soldiers or people who are like racist?
oh my God!
Of course,
well,
of course.
no,
There's like an American.
This is my thing.
Military.
Yeah, like the Netanyahu regime is definitely they've been right wing, but this particular
Yeah,
they went way far right.
Yeah, and like
so I can disagree with that, but it's not a genocide. Like if the
Yeah.
shoe were on the other foot, if all the Israelis were in Gaza and all the Gazans were in Israel and they had the nuclear weapons.
They
What would
would
happen?
destroy it.
They would have launched it immediately.
Yeah,
Right?
immediately.
You know, and then the other thing is like how do they react? How would Israel react to that catastrophe? I mean, if you do the math, like the ratio of Israelis killed on October 7th, it would have been like 60,000 Americans.
Yeah.
Right. But even if it was just the same 12,000.
Yeah.
I mean, we started 2 wars over 3,000 people died.
Yeah.
If Mexico had come in and killed 1,200 Americans,
Historian, I
right?
love it.
Right. If Mexico would have come in, it would have marched into Corpus Christi
Mm-hmm.
and killed 1,200 Americans. Within 3 weeks, they'd be speaking English in Mexico City.
Yeah,
we would have none. I mean, there would be no mercy.
No, it's true. I agree.
You got to set an example. You know?
I absolutely agree. And
Because if Hamas can get away with that, then what's Hezbollah going to do? What's Iran going to do? You got to fucking end it there.
What
right?
about
you
these
gotta put
fucking
it down.
kids? You know, these kids like today are saying, "Oh, Osama bin Laden was right." Did you read his manifesto? Right? Wasn't Osama?
Yeah,
Or, like,
listen, his manifesto was bad. I'll tell you.
People are like-
Ted Kaczynski, read that one. You want to read a manifesto?
There we
that
go.
guy. I mean, look, he was obviously a psychopath, but he had some points. Osama bin Laden's is just complete fucking theological bullshit.
But like whatever, like because I'm not gonna sit here and be like, obviously all Muslim, like there's good Muslim people, right? Of course there are.
But
like
I feel bad for
I feel so
Muslims
bad
kill
for the
more Muslims
xenophobia.
than
Yeah.
any other Westerner does.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
horrible.
the Iranian regime, the Iraqi regime, Syrians, they killed like 2 million Syrians.
Yeah,
Assad did. Like it just.
and
it's
what's
incredible
crazy
they
is
do
like
each
the
other.
conversations I have, like people have cut off friendships or won't want to talk to me about stuff. I'm like, if you actually talk to me, you'll know that like, of course I feel sad for Palestinian children and people and
Yeah,
things like
they
that.
should
Like,
live in freedom too.
Absolutely, exactly. Free Palestine from Hamas. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
like it's not that
Yeah.
hard for me to be like a sympathetic and like care about other
Yeah.
people and
Yeah.
also
it could
want the
be like
safety of my
Canada to the
people.
U.S. It could just be another neighbor. Right?
Yeah, like,
but
exactly.
unfortunately, that neighbor wants to kill you. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Who doesn't want to kill a Jew? Honestly,
the list is
The list is long.
The only other list, I mean, even other Jews.
it's true.
Yeah.
Jew on Jew crime. Oh my god.
yeah.
I mean, the Jews that really I hate when like. So when someone says oh Paul Rudd, you know he's Jewish, like when we're happy about someone that's Jewish, right?
Yeah.
But then we're like, oh, like Epstein, I'm like fucking why, or like Weinstein, why did it have to be one of ours?
I think it's such a small population. You know, I mean, most of the tyrants in the world have been Christian. Jesus, the Savior himself, was a Christian,
Yeah.
or a Jew actually,
A Jew.
but became a Christian, I guess, after he died and rose.
Yeah. manifesto.
Yeah,
He wrote his
exactly.
manifesto.
There's so many. Yeah, exactly. There's so many Christians like you can't attribute it
Yeah.
to anyone. But because only like 1/4 of 1% of the world's population is Jewish. It's like, oh, if one Jew says something, it's got to be all of them.
When we lose one, it's really tough. It's a tough
one. You got
one.
Kanye back though. You see that?
I don't. I was so upset because like his graduation album, like all that was so good, and then it's like off the rails. Like, I can still listen to Ignition by R. Kelly, right? There's some people I can still listen. I can still do it.
But Kanye's thing got too far.
Kanye's hard. I can't. It's really hard for me.
Well, because he had no charisma.
I mean, I'm not saying what R. Kelly did was okay.
No, what he did was terrible. I love R. Kelly.
But Ignition but I can't listen to.
Yeah, I like the original.
Telling me no.
Yeah, the original. What was the duet he did with Lady Gaga? The original version of that.
Do what you want.
Yes.
What you want with
but they
my
replaced her
body.
with Christina Aguilera on Spotify. I fucking hate it. Like.
Oh.
No. Sorry, they did it, and they replaced Kanye with Christina Aguilera. I think.
What do you mean?
Do what you want.
That was Lady Gaga and.
Yeah, but she does. I think it was Christina Aguilera now does his part in that. And it is not cool. It is not the same.
Well, no, of course it's not the same.
Yeah.
Also, like when things change, like Meghan Trainor lost so much weight, like.
Yeah. And
now, how does she sing her song all about that bass? How do you do that? How can you sing that song about all that bass when you ain't got no bass no more? That's what I don't understand. Like your like marketing card is not that anymore.
Yeah.
Like Lizzo lost a bunch of weight.
I know. Well, she was also a bitch before she got skinny. And people let it slide because she was cool and fat.
Right. But
now she's skinny and skinny and a bitch. Like fuck that.
You can't be that. You can't be both. You can't be both.
You got to be one of us.
Pick
It's
one.
not that kind of attitude. But no, Kanye West doesn't have any of the charisma of a Charlie Sheen. And
I love Charlie Sheen.
Who doesn't love Charlie Sheen?
Did you watch it?
Oh my! I went to his tour, his Meltdown tour.
Did you?
Pauly D at the a.k.a. Arena at Boston University in it must have been like 2010 or something like that, 2011. To Pauly D, who was just riding the wave of the Jersey, because Jersey Shore just blew up then, and he was a DJ, so he like DJ'd for an hour. And then Charlie came out and did like 10 minutes of speaking.
Ranting.
And then it was a Q&A. It was just a drug fest. Yeah. People were just getting just high as shit in the arena.
Were they?
Oh my God. It's Charlie Sheen.
The caring person of me is like, people did exploit him and they took advantage and they should have like intervened.
Yeah, but he was rich the whole time and getting richer the whole time.
But like his dad and his whole family stood by his side. That like warmed my heart.
Oh no, well I love the documentary, but
the documentary was amazing.
Yeah, but that's
did you flip over the menu? Have you flipped the menu over?
No, I've had this conversation with my gay roommate. Like,
yeah,
he's like, oh, it's on a spectrum, and they give me the little the Cosmo test, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I've said it 1,000 times. I wish I was bisexual. I could fuck everyone on earth.
Yeah.
It would double my chances.
It would double your chances.
That's how I know being gay isn't a choice. It's something you're sort of born with. It's a internal trait. Like. I just have no interest. Like,
but I do think...
I wish I loved guys because then I wouldn't have to talk to women.
I wish that I loved women, but then I wouldn't have to be like...
Deal with men.
Blow the dishwasher better! Like, I wouldn't have to be
put the seat down.
Yeah, all that stuff.
All
like,
that bullshit.
I just can't lick a puss. I don't think I can do it.
Yeah, well, that's how I think about it, too. It's like...
Yeah. You can't put a dick in your mouth? It's like a lollipop. It's a big stick. Again. Yeah,
you speak a question I asked in the podcast that I'm starting to bring back by de facto now.
Which is?
I used to end the podcast would you rather suck a dick or get fucked in the ass? And I've asked men, women,
both happen at the same time?
Straight.
I'm just kidding. Like, why are we limiting it to one or the other?
Why is it one or the other?
Yeah, why can't I be, what is it, a spit roast?
Because most straight men are like, suck a dick. The idea of getting fucked in the ass. I'm like, no, dude, you have to suck the dick. Getting fucked in the ass, you could just like, detach kind of thing.
But
But I've asked women and it's 50-50. You're like, depends on how tired I am. My favorite is to ask my gay roommate. I had him on the podcast once. I was like, let me do a civilian podcast.
Civilian.
And he's gay, and he's like, and he goes, did we eat first?
It makes a difference.
It was great. It was the best.
Yeah, you got to douche before.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing about Charlie Sheen. He's likable, and he had a public mental breakdown. Fueled by drugs.
And everyone's like, winning.
Right?
Yeah.
But he was charismatic about it.
He's so charismatic.
Kanye West, who's bipolar and had a fucking, a mental breakdown. God knows what drugs he was on as well. Because
everything, nothing, all of it.
He had none of the charisma, so he had none of the public support.
Yeah.
Like Charlie Sheen was melting down and everyone loved him more.
Well, Charlie Sheen didn't make a shirt with a swastika on it and try to sell it on some fucking bootleg website he made. Okay.
Yeah.
So like,
but I'm saying his meltdown was fun. Like,
it was. We got winning out of it.
Yeah,
We got tiger's blood. Yeah.
Like everyone had a good time. He went on tour.
We had a good
He was
time.
ashamed, but we had fun.
We had a great. I want to read the book, but I'm like, did I watch it all in the doc? I mean, books
know.
usually have more, but
I know his best friend on the show on that documentary who the black guy, Tony Todd.
I think you're saying Nicolas Cage. Like,
No. Nicolas Cage didn't make the documentary. I don't know why Nick Cage didn't sign up for it.
But like the fact that they flew the plane together, that was
crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's like, and then we started to.
Yeah. But yeah, his best friend.
Yeah, Tony Todd, great guy. And he's like, yeah, we started playing Little League together, and they stayed friends. And I hadn't seen him in years, so I met him. Actually,
you know
Tony
him.
Todd is in Candyman? Tony Todd?
No.
All right.
No.
Candyman.
That's the actor.
Candyman.
No, the Bees in My Mouth.
Yeah, the guy-
actor
Oh,
from
the
the horror movie.
Candyman.
Yeah, different
yeah,
Tony Todd.
Yeah, the bees.
This
in
guy's
my
just a
mouth.
You
regular
said black guy and you said Tony Todd. I was
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
he's a regular guy. He's in the documentary.
Yeah, he was
and they
a
had talk about him.
sweet-
Sweet guy. And he's still in baseball. I think I met him doing shows down in Florida a couple years ago because he goes to scouting things or whatever.
Yeah.
Sweetheart of a guy, and he gave me a great shirt. It was part of his merch.
Okay.
Back then.
What
And it just said "Kicking Back, Being Black," and it was a black shirt in white letters. Kicking back, being black.
I love
I was like,
that
dude, I love
so
this shirt.
much.
So I wore it on stage the rest. And this is like during the George Floyd thing.
Oh my god,
It was like
that is amazing.
I wore it on stage. Like, what's that about?
And you're
Oh,
like,
it's a cool shirt.
it's a great shirt. Like,
I got it from my buddy.
I'm a supporter.
Fuck yeah.
I want to kick it. I want to be black.
Yeah, I like kicking back, being
yeah.
black.
Yeah, why not?
Seems like
It's
a
a
good
dream.
time.
Yeah, it does. It seems like a great time.
But now I've seen him do a bunch of interviews. I'm trying to get him on the podcast. I don't know if he's still in L.A.
You should. Yeah, that'd be a good
Yeah,
one.
I'm trying to get him.
Fun.
I'm trying to get him.
Yeah.
I don't know. He grew up in Malibu. Fucking, back Charlie Sheen did.
Oh yeah.
Like, I guess Malibu back then wasn't the
no, it
Malibu
was like
of today.
like farmy, like kind of in a way, like just land. We're talking about drugs, Charlie Sheen. So right before I came in here, I saw a guy like
Okay.
on the front stoop.
Wasn't
like,
me.
No, a guy, and he was just like bent over. And I was like, "Hey, man, you all right?" And he's like, "Oh yeah." And I was like, "I'm gonna come in the door here soon." So
Oh, right in the front.
like literally on the
Oh,
front.
okay.
And then
I was like, why are you talking to homeless people? Don't do that.
well, hold on. Then it turned into like a 5-minute conversation.
Oh, no. Okay.
Because me being me, I was just like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I just ate bad fried chicken." And I looked at him. I went, "You don't have to lie to me. It's okay."
Yeah, I'm not
if-
the police.
I said, "It's okay if you're on drugs. Like I understand." And
I do
like,
them.
yeah, I was like, "Do you
partake.
have any? Like what?"
I dabble.
Yeah, I've dabbled. I was like, "Do you need help? Like, have you ever tried?" So we had like a whole conversation about, have you ever tried to get clean? Like, do you know where to go? And I was like, "You go, good citizen."
Oh, what was he on? Did he say?
I mean, when you're hunched
Fentanyl?
over like that, I think it's fentanyl or heroin or some sort of fucking pill. Because I lived with a guy who was addicted to pills for like years. Not a relationship, just a friend.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's why I've always been suspect of pharmaceutical drugs. I trust a street drug dealer more than a doctor.
Yeah,
10 times out of
they
10.
get you addicted. No, like
My illegal drug dealer does not want me dead. He loses a customer.
yeah,
Right?
yeah, exactly.
Your fucking doctor doesn't give a shit. The insurance company pays no matter whether you live or die.
Exactly.
You know?
That's a good point.
No, and actually, I mean, obviously, you put American capitalism into the drug market, they're going to make the better, stronger, more dangerous drugs than any fucking and any fucking campesino in Guatemala
get you
growing
hooked.
heroin or growing cocaine is going to
Yeah.
they're not going to fucking they just scrape the opium the way the Chinese used to back in the day, like it's
Yeah,
the same.
I took a bunch
They
of
don't
kids.
concentrate it so that, a little speck of it can kill 4 horses.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
it's that fentanyl shit is crazy out there, man. That shit is. Yeah, but he was just like, we were chatting, and I was like, okay. He's like, I'm 34. He's like, I just get so depressed when I try to detox, and I was like,
That's
yeah.
all of us.
Yeah, I was like, everybody's depressed, but there's medication for that. Like, get
Yeah.
off one pill and get on the next one. Like,
Yeah, or we all have that feeling that sort of like, oh, this fucking sucks. I need to bail out on this for a little bit. I think when you get out of work at the end of the day, it's like, oh, you sit home, you have a glass of, a couple glasses of scotch, glass of wine, and you just watch TV blank. You're not even you're just looking at
you're
it.
just staring at a
sort
screen
of for 90
yeah,
minutes.
Yeah.
We
What did I
all
just
have
watch?
that. Like, it's too much. Like,
I just think that's our society. I think that I was talking to a friend today, like America specifically is like, you have to work super hard. Like, we're the only country we only get 2 weeks vacation. Like,
no, it's not even mandatory. Like,
right.
In other
exactly.
countries, they make you take.
They
2
make you like.
Yeah.
There's just so much I think backwards here. Like, I just think it's so. fucked.
Yeah, but that's also one of the reasons why we sort of move ahead. But the problem is, you used to have like outlets for that kind of shit. Like I said, like in the 50s, you went to the opium den, you got high, and then you went to work the next day.
Yeah,
now it's like, you're a fucking junkie, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, everyone's like, you
used to be able to beat your kids when you were angry at them.
I know. What happened to that?
You know what I'm saying? You go for a pack of cigarettes and never come home. The whole,
you used to be able to put your
options.
in the corner in a classroom with a dunce cap. Like that happened to my dad. Like they have to put it in the corner. And I was like, how embarrassing. Public shame.
Yeah, exactly.
Shame.
Yeah, there were like outlets, but then it all ended, right? Like there was like finite times, like your work sucked, but then when you left work, they didn't know where you were. Oh, my wife's being a pain in the ass. I'm going for a pack of cigarettes. You could never come back.
Yeah, it's
you start a family in the next town.
Yeah, which a lot of people.
You get bullied in school. 3 o'clock, bully ends.
Ends.
And then from 3 to 9 p.m., I got 6 hours a day to my fucking self.
But now the bully follows you online, and they're like,
now it's just constant. You can't outrun the fucking.
You can't escape anything. You're right.
I'm not even a political guy. Everything has to be political because it's what the fuck.
I'm not political either, really, and I'm just like everything. Yeah, it ties back. I'm like, why can't we just? I kind of stopped watching the news as much. Like I really don't know what's happening. It's like really bad, but like I was just getting too depressed, and I was like, I don't want to not pay attention, but we only have one life to live, and like, I'm sorry if I'm not being as comforting to like other people, but like, I've given my heart to so many other people's lives for years. I'm 40 now. Homie, don't play that. I ain't got time for that no more. I
don't give a shit.
I don't think people can talk about things now that aren't politics, a war.
It all links to it.
Something race, something like it's one of those 4 things.
Yeah,
nonstop.
Yeah, some cultural issue. It's like
I'm like, can we just talk about like that great orgasm you had like last week? Like what happened to those conversations? Like that's what I want to talk
about. Like
the
empty conversations.
Yeah,
I mean, like I there's another thing. Like everyone feels like they have to have an opinion on the matter.
Yeah.
It's like I'm always so happy to say I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like, I don't know. I don't care.
What do you think about this? I haven't thought about it.
Yeah.
Next question.
We always have to label. Are you a Democrat? Are you a Republican? Are you a socialist? Are you this? Are you that?
Or you have to have an opinion, even if you don't know shit or don't even care. Like, what do you think about what's going on in Rwanda? I was like, I haven't thought about it at all.
And you're like, where's Rwanda?
Then they start with why not? It's like because I have other shit. Like, I'm sorry when that crosses Ventura Boulevard, call me up. Like, like I don't have enough time for this shit.
No, and like I'm sorry, it's all like the white, like rich kids on college campuses who are just like have all the time in the world.
It is an embarrassment of riches.
It's so embarrassing.
The fact that people get to like that, the Columbia University gets to comment on what's going on in Palestine. It's like, there is immense poverty right outside your gates in Harlem.
Yeah,
go take a fucking go help them out. You're fucking worried about it. You're worried about what's going on fucking 8,000 miles away. Go help the starving junkie on the corner.
I agree. I tried.
Yeah, you did.
Tried.
You actually did.
I'm fixing America.
You actually did. You did more for this country than I have in a decade.
I did. Oh,
so where did you go? Did you just shuffle off?
Yeah, we just chatted, and I was like, bye, good luck, and that was it.
But he wasn't there when I came in.
No, because he shuffled off. And then another unhoused guy came by me. See how politically.
I don't know.
Came by me.
Why is homeless so bad?
Because I don't know. Because homeless. I don't. It seemed like I knew.
I don't know. Someone told me that's a new word.
No, because homeless.
That's why you call them, African Americans, not Negroes.
Yeah, because like home is where the heart is, and like you're unhoused. You don't have a house.
No, I mean that is the more technical term, but.
It's not a master bedroom anymore. It's the primary bedroom.
It's so weird.
You can't say master bedroom.
Can I say master bait or primary bait?
No, primary bait. Just primary bait. Yeah. She's primary bait. Yeah. Because it's the master bedroom, like from a plantation.
Yeah, but that's not where the master bedroom came from.
Yes, it is.
Really? So the whole word master has to be rude.
Yeah.
Master sergeant.
Yeah.
Primary sergeant.
Yeah, primary sergeant.
That's fucking
ridiculous. Little bitch.
Oh, well, like I said, let's get rid of black people. Everything black. Everything's African American. My shirt's African American.
Not everyone's African American who's black.
Well, that's how stupid this is. Like,
no one says African American anymore. I say black.
I feel like black people made it come back. As usual, black people lead the charge on cool.
Yeah, they made black come back. Black is back. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I worked for a plus size women's company that caters to the black community.
Hell yeah.
And they were firm about that. We're not African American. We're black because we have a bunch of stores in the South. No, we're American. We're black people in America. We're black, culturally black.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And you ask a Nigerian, like, I'm not black. I'm fucking African.
Yeah. I'm culturally Jewish.
Yeah, we might. I might be the same color, but I grew up in Africa. I'm not American.
Because there's black people from like the Caribbean.
What do they call black people in the UK? African American. or British American or British black. What do they go with?
I can't say it.
Yeah, that's what
I'm just kidding. I have no idea. I have no idea.
I can't say that word.
Can't say that word.
I can't say that word. But it's just parsing words. I mean, like, and if you want to go like to the actual context of the word homeless, we're all homeless. Because our home, like your parents might still live in the same place that you grew up in.
They do.
But the time you grew up in, the concept of what your home was. Like my neighborhood growing up in Queens, it's gone. Like the home that I knew is not the same place that I go to now when I visit my mom. That whole thing changed. It's gentrification or I mean it's fucking Queens, so just different ways of immigrants come in.
Yeah. See, I don't
know.
So
the home, what I remember as home, is not there anymore. It's a place in time. It's a place in time, and the place stays there, but the time is gone. So we're all technically homeless. You know, unless you live in some fucking weird bubble, then I'm really concerned about you.
I think a lot of people.
If where you grew up is the same as when you grew up, that's fucking weird. Like
I'd say where I grew up is.
I think there's some towns in the South that would.
Yeah, I was like they're
that.
probably the same, or they wish they were.
It, dude. I doubt it, dude. Because all these, there's no small farms anymore. It's like
That's not true.
Most 80% of farmland is corporate owned. There are small farms are dying. Like this whole myth that exists.
I mean,
there's
an alpaca farm in Lawrence, Kansas that I've been to, and I don't know if that's government owned, but that's
Yeah, that's just rich white folks who bought it and like it became like
that's my dream.
I
just want to have an alpaca. I want to have a pig. I want to have a goat.
You don't have to take much to have an alpaca. You get an acre of land, and you can't buy one. You got to buy two.
But that's the thing. Like
I learned this because in Massachusetts, apparently, if you have 2 alpaca or like 6 chickens, you can register your home as like a farmland and get like a tax subsidy.
Wow.
Yeah, get tax write-off.
Wow.
I don't know how it is in California, but I know to get alpacas, they don't let you buy one. You got to buy 2.
Same with guinea pigs. You need 2.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They like to have a companion.
Guinea pigs or the Italian-American pigs?
Yeah.
Let's not be racist.
Let's not be racist. Yeah. They're oh, so good.
That's even worse, Italian-American pigs.
We're talking about animals. I want to tell you something. I've left my job, so I don't have a job anymore.
You no longer teach?
I no longer work for I'm going to be working for them part-time.
I know you were teaching, then you were a guidance counselor, which is
No, I'm not a guidance counselor. I'm like work for like a youth group, so it's like I'm a director for a youth group.
Okay.
Same difference. I quit. I'm going to be doing part-time work for them, recruiting for like our international travel, but I'm starting
international travel.
Yeah, I took a bunch of kids to Thailand, so I'm starting my own dog and cat food brand.
Fucking
like a little like a toy, like treats and stuff.
That's genius.
So it's gonna be. So it's already LLC'd, so no one take my fucking shit. But it's.
Well, you don't have to say the name out loud yet if you haven't registered.
I mean, I haven't trademarked it yet, but
okay.
Yeah.
Right,
So, but it's gonna be.
We'll bleep it.
Yeah, bleep it. But no, I will share the tag with you when I get everything up and running. But like, it's gonna be like deli themed food for like treats for dogs, Jewish deli, like for dogs and cats.
A Jewish deli for the dogs.
Yeah, Jewish deli for the dogs. I'm gonna make some rough rugala.
A lot of gefilte fish treats.
Yeah, little kitty gefilte fish, like pate. Yeah, and then I hit up farmers markets, and I was like, I'm tired of working for other people. Like, I want to work for myself. I've never tried that, and I was like, I keep like quitting to do comedy or quitting to all these things. I was like, I just want to work for my fucking self. Yeah. And so, yeah.
If you're gonna play side, I would totally recommend it. And I'll tell you right now, that is a great fucking market to go into.
Thank you. Yeah,
great
I'm very excited.
So
be on the lookout.
This goes back to my investment banking and private equity days.
Oh yeah, you know this.
Back in 2007, 2008, Bain Capital first bought Petco and took it private. So it was a public company and took it private in like 2006 or 7. Mm-hmm. They went public again in 2010. They made 10 times their money.
Yeah.
And then the market started, whatever the financial crisis happened.
Yeah.
It started to dip. So fuck it, we'll buy it back. They took it private again.
Okay.
And then they took it public because what they realized is people care about their animals. No one's having kids. Everyone's getting pets.
There's never going to be
part of the family, and people come to the conclusion. Yeah, animals don't respond to fucking pharmaceuticals the way we do. Yeah. They want natural food, natural ingredients, natural lifestyle.
Yep.
So if you give them more of that and you just upcharge them for it, it's a great margin, and no one's going to stop feeding a part of their family.
That's what I'm saying. No one's going to stop. No one's going to stop feeding the pets. They're going to see something cute and be like, no, that's good for them also, whole ingredients. They're like, oh my God, I love this idea. Like, I just think
there's an emotional connection to it. And if you like making it and people like you, they're going to fucking buy the shit.
And who isn't going to like me? Like, I'm going to sell the shit out of it.
Yeah, she's got a lot of charisma. Way more than me.
Yeah.
You're a way more likable person than I am.
No, that's not true. That's not. RuPaul's saying my favorite is like, do you have charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent? Do you know what that is?
No.
Cunt. Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, talent. It's the best.
Oh my God. Is it a she or he? What does he go by?
RuPaul?
Yeah. I don't know what
Mama Ru.
Okay, I don't know if they go by
I mean, they're a drag queen is not necessarily.
Yeah, but I don't.
A drag queen.
They're more on the spectrum. Like
a trans person can be a drag queen.
What my fucking pronouns are. Like I assume he's he.
Yeah.
Well, but like with RuPaul,
you still have time to suck a dick again. So I don't know. You still have time.
So have plenty of time to suck cock.
Yeah.
But I don't know what
RuPaul maybe he's a man, but then when he's dressed up, she or like
okay, yeah.
cunty,
I don't know how that works with drag queens. Is it she when they're dressed up and then they when they're not,
or he, or it depends on their pronoun.
Yeah, that's my only beef with the they thing, and this is actually funny. I looked this up.
Yeah.
I saw an article about this. So I like years ago a couple years ago when they came out. I was like, yeah, I'll call you whatever you want. I just had a problem with the pluralizing a person. I was like, you're one. Like, come up with you shouldn't be they. They is multiple people.
Right, but if they feel like their identity is a boy and a girl,
yeah, but it's still referring to one person. Like, you can't say they have a vote. No, it has to be singular.
If someone has multiple personality disorder, dissociative identity
disorder.
It is,
yeah.
You're gonna be like, how are they?
I just thought there should have been some other pronoun or whatever. But
there was a pronoun. They called it Z or Z.
Zer.
Z-E.
Yeah.
Zorg.
Zorg. Zorhan Mamdani. I know.
Oh, that's it. That's a crazy one.
There's a tough one for a liberal too.
That's a tough one.
What do we do with him?
That's a tough one.
He's so liberal, but he's so not us.
He's so anti-Semitic. It's so hard because I'm like, yes, of course.
Which is funny because he's Indian. I mean, I know he's Muslim, but he's Indian.
But like, yeah, you could.
He should know about oppression.
You should see his dad.
The Muslims in India are pretty oppressed.
Yeah,
like, he shouldn't as an Indian Muslim.
He's got money. He's never really worked. He doesn't have money.
He's one of these ne'er-do-well Gen Zers.
Yeah, it's like him. I saw it was like Bernie Sanders, him, and AOC walk into a bar, and it was like.
I mean, two of them like Israel and one doesn't.
Right, and then they turn around and go, "Who's gonna pay the bill?" That was the thing. It was so great. Right, because I'm like, he has good ideas. Like, of course, like some of these ideas are great. Like, I want people to be taken care of. And at the same time, you want me wiped off. Like, and people are like, that's not true. That's not true. He wants to help the Jews of New York. But then, like, if you see some things it's like tough. I'm like, look, I'm not there. I'm not in the room where it happened. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but this is the thing I say about Zoran is that.
Yeah, you're a New Yorker. What do you think?
Well, I live here. I've registered.
I mean, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I think he's like every other mayor. He can't do dick that he's talking about.
Yeah.
He cannot do the tax deal he wants to do. The governor and the state legislature takes care of that. In terms of those free buses, the New York, New Jersey Transit Authority, the Port Authority of New York, is a two-state system that has its own board. He can't do shit about that.
Can I say something? I didn't know buses weren't free.
What's that?
I didn't know buses weren't free.
Oh, yeah, well, nothing's free in this world, especially.
I didn't know buses weren't free. I was like, yeah, the bus is free.
Especially in New York, baby girl. I mean, shit costs money everywhere.
How privileged am I that I don't even know that a bus is
no.
free?
You're
like,
not privileged.
Oh my God.
I grew up in New York City, and I don't know if I felt poor. Like, taking the subway, everyone takes the subway.
Yeah.
Taking a bus, you feel fucking poor. I mean, that is the height of fucking poverty.
In the U.S. I took a bus in London, no problem.
In New York especially.
Yeah.
Because there's fucking subways. Like, if the stop you're trying to get to isn't within walking distance of a train stop, where the fuck are you going?
Yeah.
It ain't worth going there.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, that's how bad the buses are.
That was so
here.
New York. It ain't worth going there. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you take a bus to Rikers Island. That's what's free. Well, that's how we get to Rikers Island.
Yeah.
You know? Staten Island, fucking bus. No thanks.
Yeah.
Or ferry. No thanks.
I staffed a trip with a guy from Staten Island. I was like, dude, your accent is fucking strong. He's like, it is? I was like, you Staten Islanders are like...
Well, they're on a fucking island. I mean...
It's crazy. That accent is really
They vote red and they
He's in a blue pocket.
They vote red and they sound retarded.
Dude, really do. The R word is making a big comeback.
Well, I mean, look, no one ever...
I think it's making a big comeback.
Yeah, no.
And you know what I think about it?
It's like gay.
It's fucking retarded.
I know. It's like gay. I've never called a gay person gay. You know, it's the kind of thing like 12-year-olds say when they're playing fucking Fortnite.
Right.
You know, when's the last time you heard someone call someone a gaylord?
A gaylord?
Yeah, that was a thing when I was a kid.
Gaylord, that's funny.
Oh yeah, you fucking gaylord.
Remember people used to say, not asswipe. What was another one? It was dickwad.
Yeah, dickwad.
What the fuck is it? Like, I didn't know. I just clicked what it was. A dickwad. Like, I just clicked. I didn't know. I was like, what's dickwad? Dickweed was also another one. What's a dickweed?
Yeah, I mean,
what is that? It's like, I mean, it's a skinny dick, like a weed. Like, what is a dickweed? I have no idea. I'm serious.
All right. But that's the thing. They're all just. It's all about intent. You know, like You know, it used to be polite to call someone a colored person. Now it's racist.
Right. Or like,
you know, because back then they used the N-word for them.
But gay meant happy.
Yeah.
Also, gay is happy.
It's all context. And of course, over time, context changes. I mean, the word fag used to mean cigarette, and now it means, you know, like.
I mean, it still does in England.
Yeah, in England, that's what I'm saying. Cunt means something in Australia that doesn't mean here.
What does?
Cunt.
What does it mean in Australia?
He's a good cunt. He's a good person. Like, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, they use cunt like mate.
I love that. So I should call people that more often.
But here, it's
it's my favorite.
Don't call your girlfriend that in the United States.
I prefer that. I'd rather be like now that I'm getting older, people are like, oh my God, like, hello, ma'am. I was like, ma'am. I was like, that's cunt to you. Like, what are you talking? To you, sir, that's cunt. Like, that's, you know, like, what do you mean, ma'am?
That's right. I see you on the other side of 40 now, huh?
I'm 40 now.
Oh my God. I didn't know I was 3 years older than you.
40.
I'm feeling older.
I feel good.
It feels good, right?
Yeah, I don't give a fucking
every
shit.
year I get older, I care less.
I just care less. I care less. I really.
That's the secret to happiness.
It's
just cutting your expectations year by year.
I'm just like, this is it. This is what I. And I'm like, God, people are living to 100 now. Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh no, yeah, I don't want to. What I worry about, because we had George Dulcich on yesterday, my old podcast editor, who's got a real job now, but he had a cancer.
Who's got a real job?
Yeah, he's got a day job, so I don't have to pay him for clips.
Yeah.
But he had a cancer scare. He had thyroid cancer, and they got it removed. And
thyroid's easy to get. Like,
he's fine.
Yeah.
But
not to negate his.
No. I mean, you get cancer, you get scared, but it's like it's just like what the fucking. My thing was like I'm okay getting old. I just don't want to die a slow, horrible, cancerous death.
Right.
You know, like I just shut the lights out.
Yeah, I mean, if I become
I
incontinent,
want to be as healthy as possible. What really scares me is like the wheelchair years.
Oh yeah.
I can't shit. I gotta shit my pants because I can't go to the bathroom years. Like I just don't want to be a fuss.
I'm gonna put in my directive if I become, incontinent or as I said, take me out.
Pull the plug. Like, sir, you have oxygen. No.
No, just take me out to my favorite overlook of the ocean and push me off. Like, just push me off the cliff. I don't want to be here for all of that.
Yeah, I have a DNR that extends to if I shit my pants, kill me.
Oh my! I can't. Yeah, that's the scary stuff. That's the scary stuff.
I just want to be comfortable. And and once I'm uncomfortable, like, all right, just fucking.
Well, when I was little,
he said, push me off the cliff.
But I used to be really afraid of death. Like,
so was I. As a little kid,
very
I was
anxious.
terrified.
Also, because my dad was older when he had me, so I was very anxious. He was 50 when he had me.
Okay.
So he's turning 90. So I was like very anxious person, like around death, and I would be like, oh, I'm young. I'm looking at pictures of me. I don't want to die. But now, I'm just like.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? It's too hard.
I hope your dad's around to when you're 50. So
that'd be crazy.
Because I had the opposite in my family. My dad was. I remember when I was in kindergarten. They'd be like, do a little thing about your family, a little show and tell thing. It's like, my mom's name is Nancy. She's 29. My dad's Freddie, and he's 27 or 26.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking 20.
That
was 15 years ago for me, almost 20 years ago for me.
Yeah.
He had me 20 years before I had any kids. I was like, oh my God. Like,
wait, do you have kids?
No.
You said before I had any kids. Oh, I was
I don't have any.
I mean, you might. You don't know.
Well, that's the thing about a man. You never know.
You never know. Lucky bastard.
Al Pacino spit one out at 81 or where the fuck he was.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't. His whatever girl.
Anyone could. Yeah, you could. Yeah. Al Pacino. Yeah, right? Not Al Pacino.
No, Al Pacino has a kid at 80. He had his last kid at 80.
That's rough.
Well,
I mean, we have enough money to have someone else take care of it.
It's Al Pacino's kid, and he's got his name and his money. I'm sure the kid would have liked to have had a father, but the money's better.
Yeah, the money's.
I can tell you that from experience. I had a dad. I'd rather have the money.
You rather have the money. You rather have the money. My fiance Taylor and I were planning a big wedding, but we decided.
I was going to say, I was like,
so we had to. We had to cancel it.
What happened?
He lost his job, and so we were paying for a lot of it. So we just decided to
fuck that.
So it was just
Well, first of all, congratulations to you for paying for your own fucking wedding.
Part of it, not all of it.
Well, whatever. Most people,
Yeah, parts of it. But I was like, okay. I mean, we were going to pay my parents back. Like, they were going to pay most of it. And then we were going to pay them back. And then, so yes, we were going to. But I was like, why am I doing this big fucking thing?
Yeah, where was my fucking invite?
That's why I was like, I don't want to do a big thing.
It was in the mail?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I didn't even mail.
I'm bringing your balls.
I know. I didn't even mail anything because I was like, what? We had to cancel it because of his job and stuff. But now I'm looking back, I'm like, it's probably better because I don't think
it's a waste of money.
It's a waste of money.
You'd rather build a life.
Honestly,
I planned the wedding and didn't do it, and didn't get out of any of the fucking
true.
costs. And I was like,
Thankfully, we took insurance out. My sister and mom were smart enough. So
good.
But
good.
I didn't. The insurance they took out was like
$50,000 disappeared.
Yeah, if he lost his job and he lost his job. So we're like, well, we can't. And I was like, we're paying my parents back, like all this stuff. So
smart. Jews.
Well, their claim is still going through, so we'll see what happens. But
let's not talk about it too much. Make sure the claim goes through.
Yeah, the claim. Yeah, please go through.
What did he do?
Huh?
What did he do?
He worked at a restaurant in the Valley. They went bankrupt.
Oh.
Pinstripes.
Oh man.
They filed it. You would all know about all this. They filed a Chapter 11.
Yep. I'm sure they're buying the parts right now. I'm sure that they have what they call a liquidation sale where they sell to the piece. So I'm sure there's somebody in there buying the fryer right now.
Probably.
Like literally the fucking floorboards. They'll sell everything.
But they screwed them over. I don't think what they did was really legal, because I was reading, because the Jew I am, I was like, oh, they are not going to screw you over. And I was like, supposedly in California, they have to give you a 60-day warning.
California has very strict rules.
They didn't do that.
Every other, so the bankruptcy courts in Delaware handle the broader rules, but how it operates in the state is very much state driven. And in California, they don't fuck around.
So they didn't do
that.
You have
a lot of protection in California.
Right. They didn't give them the warning. Yeah. They didn't pay out.
Oh, they didn't file the WARN Act?
Nope.
Yeah, that's a major violation.
Right.
Yeah, they'll settle on that. And the estate has money.
But I hope so. I guess there's a claim out now. I was like, you got to follow up with this shit, dude, because
yeah, the estate. So what happens is they have an estate. So the company that was formed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me this. Oh, wine.
That's more wine.
Yeah.
I got more both. I brought both in here. So you want wine or beer? She's like, I don't care, so I brought both.
I know. I'm very easy. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But So the way it works is, the company that goes bankrupt becomes what they call. So let's say the company's name, Acme Inc. Right?
Okay.
It becomes called Acme Inc. Estate LLC, and it's the estate of the dead company that pays out the claims. But what the bankruptcy court does is what they call orderly liquidation. So they want to maximize not just shareholder value, stakeholder value,
right?
Which higher in the list are employees. So if you have employees who are not paid,
they're
fucking owed.
They
come first. Right, because they've earned those claims. They worked.
Didn't pay his vacation days out. Didn't pay his this full paycheck on the last day. Didn't give the 60-day warning.
No. That he should have. He has what's called a primary claim.
Okay.
Sort of superseding claim.
Not a master claim.
No, not a master claim. They don't do master claims.
You used primary properly that time.
It's called the claims waterfall, and he's high priority.
Yes.
Claims
okay.
waterfall.
Look, you know all this stuff. I should talk to you.
This is what I did before I fucking did this shit.
Well, I should have talked to you because I just started my business, and I was like, do I LLC? Do I S corp or whatever? I was like, I don't fucking know. So I did LLC because I was
you start there. That's a good start.
Okay, because people are like, oh, you're not selling as much. Start lower. I go, but I'm selling food, and I'd rather protect my. I'd rather separate my assets.
You are protected from that with the LLC.
But an S corp, no.
No, you are with an S corp. But you
Did you know this was going to turn into a business podcast? Did you know that's what it was going to be?
Every now and then, people ask me about this shit, and I'm sure that's when Mike starts smoking weed and goes to sleep in the corner.
I'm always smoking weed in the corner.
Same. I was like, I left my vape in the car. You know what's nice? You're going to talk this, but I was going to say because I'm leaving my job, I feel more open to just talk open. I know I was always open, but now I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about what the kids or the parents are going to think.
Yeah, and you had a job that was particular about that.
Yeah, and I'm still going to work for them part-time.
I was worried about sending my boss and his shitty fucking country club friends. You're actually, there's kids involved.
Yeah, the parent, so now I'm just
involved.
But they've also they saw.
Oh yeah,
they've seen this podcast, and I staffed the trip. I staffed the trip to Thailand, and then they saw me as one way, and then one of them caught wind that I did comedy. They found my Instagram. They started watching, and then one of the boys goes, "I look at you so differently now."
Ooh, was he trying to make a move on you?
No.
More or less respect.
Yeah. He was just I don't know if it was less respect or more, right? And then I was like 6, 7. No, I'm just kidding. It's so stupid. I love when stuff like that gets to the adult level, because then once I start annoying them and going 6, 7, they're like, it's not cool anymore.
That was the Halloween costume I saw. It was 2 adults dressed as 6, 7.
And then it stops being cool.
Well, on the costume it said, "You're welcome. We ruined it for them."
Yes.
So
Once it breaks into, once you see a news anchor say it,
it's
you
over.
go girl, or whatever, it's fucking over. Man bun, any of these terms. Metrosexual, Riz. Dead. Yeah.
I love Riz. Riz.
Oh, Riz, yeah.
But people are like, I hate it. I'm like, no, it's short for charisma. They're like, it is. It's amazing. I'm like, yeah, it's an amazing word.
Well, that one makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
So I ruined it for kids at camp. I was like, I'm Rizzy Lizzy. And then I made a shirt that said Rizzy Lizzy.
Oh, yeah,
that's tremendous.
And they loved it. And then I saw these girls a year later like, hey, what up, Rizzy Lizzy? And I was like, see, it's stuck. It's stuck. I love ruining things for kids. I think it's very.
Yeah, she's told many kids Santa Claus isn't real.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, but Hanukkah Harry.
At a Jewish camp, no.
They're like, we know. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your Santa? Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum. I'll sit on his lap any day.
That's a meme that gives back every year with him.
With his shirt off. I want just like that as an advent calendar.
Well,
for
you see
Jews.
the photo with him with like two hot chicks, and like one of them he's like hugging, the other one he's choking.
I need to see that. He's
every about 6 months it pops up with some different some different joke up
he was
top.
my first crush. Like I loved him. Wait, I thought Bart Simpson was my first.
Bart, you want to fuck a cartoon?
Yeah. No, I was like, I like a bad boy. This is like, but then someone like, he's voiced by a girl, and then I was like, am I gay? Like I have no idea.
I'm wetter.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know, but that was like, I was young. Who cares? And then it was like Aladdin, and then like Dimitri from Anastasia.
You like men of color?
Yeah, I guess. Even though
yellow,
a little tan,
Yeah, bright yellow, not like Asian yellow.
Funny, the lady who voices Bart Simpson's a Scientologist, so she
perfect.
She used Bart's voice to try and do a Scientology commercial and then got sued by Fox.
But, yeah, they own the voice.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a Scientologist. Womp womp.
It's so weird.
Lady Boner's gone.
If you're gonna believe in a religion, pick a Bronze Age one, not a new one.
It's so weird.
I've always said if there's a photo of your prophet,
yeah,
I can't do it.
But I just can't believe
the fact that L. Ron Hubbard's in the binding of his book. I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying the book.
Exactly.
Cults fascinate me.
And the Muslims figured this out. That's why you can't draw Muhammad. Like if we show his face,
right. No, they don't. It's just covered.
Exactly. If
He's
we
a
show
woman.
his face,
Muhammad's a
no
woman.
one will believe.
Oh my God, people's gonna come after me now. How dare you say Muhammad's a woman?
See, this part that's between Islam and every other religion. I can make all the Jesus jokes I want,
Of course.
but if I sketch Muhammad, fucking Salman Rushdie got stabbed in the eye a few months ago. Like,
it's crazy.
Right? It's they got to tamp it down.
Well, because Jews, we make fun of ourselves. We have to. If you don't laugh at the tragedy, that's how we get through things, and that's why. I always say, and I believe it to be too, the Black and Jewish community is very connected. And people are like, why? I'm like, well, one, we like to clown. And two, just Jews walk beside Martin Luther King at Selma and civil rights movements. And
that's a squabble that politics has kept up. My thing is that Islam, it's just time. It's 500 years younger than Christianity, 1,000, 1,500 years younger than Judaism, right? So the Christians got their fucking their Salem witch hunt, and their fucking their fanatical bullshit done way back when we didn't have nuclear weapons.
Yeah, sure.
But now Muslims are going through this shit, but we have weapons that can kill everyone on Earth. It's like, all right, this is a little too dangerous of a time to be fucking around with theology.
Yeah,
you got to park that. And that's the thing. Moderate Muslims have to control their fanatical branch.
My favorite.
It's always that way. It's always been that way.
There's a guy on TikTok or Instagram, one of those fucking things, and it's like he does Omegle, Omegle, whatever. And he's a Jewish guy, and then like people will pop up and like, oh, you're Jewish? Fuck Israel, fuck you, Jew, Palestine, all this stuff. And the guy just wants to have conversations, which is great. So he's like, let's just talk. And then he talks a lot of them down, like from anger, and to have like interesting conversations. But some of them he'll be like, if you read the Quran, in your book, it literally says the Jews in Judea, like the Israelites. Like, it's in your religious text.
Yeah, they were there when you wrote the book.
They log off. They're all like, they log off. And they're like, you're confronted. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I mean, look, that's been a tribal land that's been turned over 1,000 times.
Yeah.
So everyone to it.
Yeah.
In some way.
Three major religions are out of there.
Fucking all of them. Yeah, all the ones that count, except for Scientology.
Yeah. Well, we got that in LA.
In LA, yeah, listen. I got to watch my mouth. Scientology matters here.
It matters.
It is like the Tel Aviv for Scientology. There's no, this is the only place. There's Jerusalem. There's no
fucking Scientology. Their buildings are gorgeous. Their like stuff is gorgeous.
Well, they fuck up with, like the initial parts sound cool. It's like, we'll give you free acting lessons, and we'll give you a therapy session free.
Yeah, and you'll tell us all your secrets.
Yeah, and then it turns into Thetans and some alien on another planet. I'm like, whoa, buddy.
It's like all cults.
Yeah, exactly.
It starts out really great, like this.
And
some self-help.
And just give me all your money, and I'm gonna fuck your girls.
Yeah, it's funny.
It always ends the same way.
I was just talking about.
I need
like,
money and I need your wife.
Yeah, like what about cults? Like I was like what's the point? I go, some people, it's all sex in the end. It's really just a sex cult. Like
controlling your sexual urges.
And with that being said, I'm going on an all women's mushroom retreat in Costa Rica in February.
Well, I was going to say, you got something coming up. Is that what's going on?
That's what I'm going. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing all women's.
Have you been with women before?
No, not
Sexually?
like that.
It's
not like that, but yes.
You said sex cults, and then I'm going.
I was just thinking cults and then mushrooms.
Is there a sex component to this?
There could be. We're there for 8 days. Have I been with a woman? I mean, I went to college.
Okay.
So yes.
But you didn't eat clam.
No.
Okay.
I think
that's the marker.
I mean, I had someone eat mine. Sorry, Mom.
No, see, that's listen, my sister's now lesbian, and that's what they call the pillow princess.
A pillow princess, right? Yeah, I mean, I was just like,
I assume she gives back, but it started out as
I was just fucked up. I was fucked up, and then I was like, oh, let me try. And she's like, I'm on my period. I was like, no, thanks, then. Like, I was like, I'm good.
We're just fucked up because as a man, I've gone down a girl on a period. You gotta stay top shelf.
Yeah. It's so funny.
You gotta hit the bell. You can't go for the tunnel.
I have this stupid.
But a woman to turn on another woman on her period is real selfish.
Yeah. I'm a selfish bitch. There's this stupid ass joke I was trying to work on, like So in Judaism, you're not supposed to eat the blood of an animal. So like that's why I don't date Jews, because they won't go down on me 1 month out of the year.
That's tremendous.
And then like it's like that's why I date all these. I was like, I'm marrying a Gentile, right? And I was like, he'll go down there and he's like an Apache warrior, just like war paint, like coming up, and he's like, I don't know, so stupid.
That's a great bit.
Thanks.
I love it. But it's true.
With enthusiasm, and then he wields his big tomahawk.
Tomahawk. I love that.
Thanks.
No, but that's the thing. Like, women can experiment. If a guy sucks one dick, he's gay.
Nah.
In our world.
No, I know a guy who's like, he's like kind of a druggie and like
except
and then
Charlie Sheen is changing that now. Charlie Sheen. Bringing it full circle. Charlie Sheen's like, yeah, I tried the other side of the menu, but I had all the women before that.
Exactly.
Like, well, how gay is he? If he ran out of women and he has to go to men, does that make him gay?
I don't think I think don't think it's
Marlon
gay.
Brando level gay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Like, I don't think it's gay. I think it's just like you said, there's a spectrum, right?
Roman Emperor gay.
Yeah, exactly. They all sucked each other's dicks in the bathhouses and in the vomitoriums together, like.
Yeah, the bathhouse was a big thing.
Yeah, a huge thing. Yeah. It's like, who cares?
Yeah, well,
like I don't care.
Like I said, I would have been down to try it, but I was just not. It's like.
But you never know unless you're in a situation.
No, I know. Like
What if you're so fucked up and you're like, all right?
No, I know.
Would you let a girl peg you?
No.
Okay, well.
Cause I've had girls try to put a finger up my ass, and I hit the goddamn ceiling.
It's supposed to feel so good.
Baby girl, I've tried it.
Mike?
Like I said,
haven't made it there.
Like I said, I've talked about it before. A girl's tried to sink a finger in there, and I fucking hit the roof.
But did you talk about it first?
Yes, no.
Well, that's
I talked about it first, and I talked one time I didn't, and then I talked about it, and I'm like, and I'm too ticklish. I just don't. It's not.
It's not that it hurts. It's not that I'm too ticklish.
I don't like.
I can imagine a finger near your
my
asshole.
And you're like, I don't let my balls play with because I don't like it's too distracting.
Too distracting. Too sensitive.
Stay with the shaft in the head, guys.
Are you worried that it's guys and dolls? Are you worried that like when someone's tickling your balls that they're gonna like hurt it? Is it like I can't?
No, I'm just jumpy. I don't like surprises. I don't like.
Are you sure you're not Jewish?
You know what? You know what's funny about that? So my Aunt Kathy, my mom's older sister, is big into genealogy, and my great grandfather.
You said genealogy. I was like, oh my god, she loves Aladdin. Okay, it's like she's really into genies. Okay, all right, genealogy, yes. It's like the wine.
Yeah, so my great grandfather, Pop Pfeiffer, he had a German name.
Mm-hmm.
He was left. I mean, this is fucking 1908.
Yeah.
He was left like in a basket, like fucking Moses, in a basket at a Catholic church in fucking wherever Germany back wherever the fuck.
Don't do that and say Germany at the same time.
150 years ago.
Yeah. But, I'm giving my heart out.
Or 120 years ago. But now, she'd been into genealogy for a while. You do like all the
family tree,
all that research, all that. But with DNA, she had the 23andMe thing, and that's able to link you to other people who give you information. Turns out he's a Hungarian Jew who was left at a Catholic church to survive the First World War, and then he came over here.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I guess it wasn't my great grandmother, my great grandfather. So it has to be the woman to be Jewish, but he was.
Yeah, but like it's still in there.
He is absolutely 100% a Hungarian Jew.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
See, I knew it. Yeah. I knew it. I figured it out. I knew. Somewhere. I smelt it on you. Yeah.
He was the first one to move down to Florida in the family.
Oh, see, it's like in the blood. Like he can't resist. He can't. You know why all the old people move to Florida and stuff? You know why people go down there?
Texas, Jews. Right?
I mean,
Texas.
I think it's because as you get older, you're cold. Your blood gets thinner, and you're cold, so you need to be in somewhere warm.
Warm. Yeah.
Just roast.
Makes sense.
Magda. Like,
from fucking Talking About Mary.
Burn. Tan Mom.
I love that movie.
Me too. It's so good.
Twice a year I send, so my bosses, I won't say the name of the company. Because my boss is a personal friend of mine.
Don't be like me, talk about, no, I'm just kidding.
Founded the company.
Yeah.
And probably 2-3 times a year, one of our, I lived with him for a year. But I was separating from my fiance and he was getting divorced. So we moved in together. And it was a fun year.
Yeah, I bet. I was like, oh, we're both like, yeah, I bet.
Yeah, we were both, in our early 30s.
You guys were spit roasting somebody. Yep.
I was in between jobs, and he didn't give a shit about his. So
perfect. That sounds like a good time.
We were ripping and running. It was great. But one of our favorite movies to watch was Something About Mary. And the scene where, not Matt Dillon, his brother. Was it Matt Dillon?
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Dillon.
Right.
Yeah. Which Dillon is it? In some of it, Matt Dillon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where
now I'm just like, what was the other Dillon?
Yeah, what's your passion?
Bob.
I work with retards.
Yeah.
That scene.
That's great.
We sent out each other the YouTube clip of that probably 2, 3, 4 times a year.
That's a good one.
It's great. It's like, what's your passion? I work with retards.
Do you ever see, what is
it?
Is
that a little
The Ringer?
Well, don't tell me who I can't work with.
Yeah, exactly. Do you ever see The Ringer?
Yes.
I kind of love that movie.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's...
So it's a little understated hit.
It's so funny. I just love it. I don't know why, but people are like, it's wrong. I'm like, no, it's not to me. It's great. I fucking love it.
So why dog food and cat food, though? How'd you come...
So my dog is Mitzi. My cat is Murray.
Okay.
And then people are like, they sound like a Jewish deli owner. And I was like, that's true.
Oh, it's like a ride from a joke?
Yeah. And then I was like, that's true. And then I was just like, I was like, how fun would it be?
Do you feed them their own kind of food to come up with the formula?
I haven't started this yet. I just LLC'd myself. Okay. I haven't done
you have the idea, you got to come up with the formula.
So I wanted to get some paperwork in order and start it. So once I start buying stuff, I can write it off, right? So see?
Yeah.
Get a new computer I'm going to write off, all the ingredients. I might work with...
I got a personal LLC. I do that all the time.
What do you mean, a personal LLC?
So I started one working for this company. But in California, you can designate a dual purpose, right?
Oh.
So when I started with the company for outsourcing my finance consulting, it was just writing the finance stuff. And I had a comedy LLC back in Boston, but every state you have to register your LLC in the state.
So,
but I let that lapse. But then I was like, oh, if I can dual register, I can sort of reopen my comedy LLC under the new one here in. So
interesting, because I here I didn't have an LLC for comedy, but I was writing stuff off because my accountant said, as a sole proprietor, when you're pursuing comedy or the arts or something, you have 5 years to show that you're making a profit. If you don't, you can still write those things off, but you have to show I have an agent, I have a manager, I've taken classes, you have to just show.
That's why I combined them.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So my last year, my 5th year, I had my first corporate gig where they paid me fucking retarded amount of money.
Yeah, it's great. See, the word's coming back.
Again, and a positive light. Retarded being good.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, but then I started this new job. I was like, oh, and I asked my accountant. He's like, oh yeah, you can just dual purpose. Your primary business is consulting. Your secondary is comedy entertainment.
Interesting.
All right. So
I love that. Yeah. No, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
People are like, how do you know how to do what to do? I was like, the internet. I'm also
ChatGPT.
That, but it's not always accurate.
No.
But you might be like, you're crazy, Liz, but there's this thing called Zen Business, putting a shout out for.
I use fucking LegalZoom for my thing.
So I use Zen Business and I was like, they're great so far. The girl called me. I have a tax person I'm working with. They'll tell me how to do the best deductibles. They do all the filing of the legal paperwork. So I don't have to, they just tell me when things are due.
Yeah, I pay $800 a year and all I do is hand my paperwork to my accountant.
Yeah. And I was just I'd rather do that and I'll have to I have ADHD. I can't track everything.
And that's the thing.
I just want to do the marketing, the Instagram, the sales.
You want to worry about your actual business. You don't have time for a lawyer yet. You don't have big money to hire a general counsel for your firm. But that's the other thing too. If you hire someone else to do it, it's a diffusion of responsibility, right? So let's say you fuck up on your taxes and your tax preparer filed them and you're the one filing for it. It's he'll say, your tax preparer will be like, she gave me this paperwork. I didn't know it wasn't correct. He told me this. I didn't know. I wasn't sure it was acid.
Right.
So there's no one to blame. It's just a mistake.
Yeah.
Whereas if you file yourself and it's wrong, that's a felony.
Yeah, I ain't here for that. Like,
so,
can you imagine me in jail? I don't know if I can handle jail. Watch, I become like really like.
Intent matters. So if you're like, hey, I hired a guy and we just got it wrong together, it's like, oh, miscommunication. I'll pay the penalty and But if it was like, oh, you did this and you knowingly lied, that's fraud. You have criminal lawsuits.
You mean like the time? This wasn't I intentionally lied, but in college, freshman year, or like sitting in a class. The professor says, okay, we want you guys to work together on this thing. This guy, Ricky, and I work on a project together. First semester at college, we both get called in for plagiarism. And I was like...
Back then?
Yeah.
Pre-ChatGPT days?
Yeah, plagiarism. And I was like, what do you mean?
Who the fuck are you plagiarizing off of?
Each other. And I was like, what do you mean?
You're in a fucking group.
Exactly. And I was like, what do you mean plagiarize each other? We work together, so of course we're going to have the same ideas. He's like, but the language seems similar. I was like, because we talked about...
Yeah, it's a group activity.
Like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know.
What school did you go to? This is bullshit. Don't fucking donate to them.
I'm not going to say because I love my school. No, I went to University of Kansas. Rock Chalk, go Jayhawk. I mean, like this was...
But after that bullshit?
Yeah, I still love my school. It was why I didn't get kicked out. If I would have gotten kicked out, I would have been fucking
I had a buddy who got kicked out of University of Virginia.
For what?
So the University of Virginia is very famous for their...
shooting. Wasn't there a shooting?
There was one there.
I'm sorry. That was terrible.
Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech, yeah.
But,
Tech was the big one.
Tech was the big one, yeah.
Right.
Asian guy, 22 bullets fired, 21
that's right,
dead.
because he's usually a white dude.
No, but as soon as I heard he killed like 23 people with a handgun, I was like, that's not a white guy.
Yeah, because like he practiced. That's
way
accuracy.
too efficient.
Yeah.
He went bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
None of this spray and miss
Not
thing.
bing, bang, bong.
Yeah.
I can't believe I just said that.
I love it. You got Mikey laughing. He's a tough
as long
get.
as I get Mike, I got Mikey last time and this time.
He's a tough get. He's a tough get. He listens to comics talk shit all day.
No, do the Machine Guns the right voice now if you're
yeah,
gonna own it.
Yeah, exactly. No, but you got thrown out because they have this like disciplinary board where it's like the student code of conduct, and the thing is like they're Thomas Jefferson founded the university, and I forget what it's called, their code of conduct. They have some special name for it on UVA, but he was he was a poor kid like me, but he went to what's called the Prep for Prep program, so he was like smart enough to get into. Like
prep for prep.
Yeah,
prep for prep.
Yeah,
say that a million times.
No, it's called Prep for Prep in New York, which is. I mean, I didn't even know about this growing up, but somehow his mom was like plugged in that like, oh, this is possible. If you're good enough in like.
So his mom cared.
Yeah, his mom
and
cared.
yours didn't.
My mom was going to. She fucking. Everyone had to work. I was good at school. My mom cared, but I was good at school, so it was fine. But
your mom's gonna come after me.
Sorry, Nancy's cool.
Nancy, I love you. Yeah.
But if you
you have a good son. He's a mensch.
Thank you. But if you could find a person to sponsor you to go to one of these Hotchkiss or Exeter or Andover prep schools, they'll send you from middle school to there. So he was able to do that, and then he went to UVA.
Okay.
But at UVA, they have like a whole thing where if you see another student doing something against the code of conduct, you're supposed to rat them out. It's like the UVA way. But this kid's from fucking Queens. We don't fucking rat anybody up. We don't fucking rat anybody up.
Yeah.
So they hauled him in. It was almost like fucking Scent of a Woman, where they like fucking put him in front of.
I've never seen that.
Oh, with Al Pacino playing a blind man.
Back to Al Pacino.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Again,
Al
full circle.
Pacino.
The callbacks are a dime a dozen in this one.
Yeah.
But they had a whole review board. And like, we know that you know which of these students were cheating. You have to rat them out, or you're breaking the code of conduct, and we'll expel you.
How can they prove that he knows? We know, we know. Like, how can you prove that?
But that's one. That was his thing. But two, he's like, yeah, if you know, that's what he said. He's like, if you know who you think I saw do it, then
go after that person.
Then bring them up. Don't put me on trial.
Yeah.
He's like, I won't say shit, and they threw him out. They threw him out.
Oh, that's fucked up.
He was in the middle of his sophomore year, and UVA is, one of the country's best. And he's like, fuck that.
Yeah.
But because he did, he got most of his credits from UVA. He went and finished, I think, at a state school in Virginia.
Okay.
But because 2/3 of his credits came
He
from
got
you,
his degree.
They issued the diploma.
Yes, yes.
Right? But that's the thing. What kind of bullshit is that? Like, you rat somebody. Like, if you know that I'm trying to protect somebody, if you know who I'm protecting, then fucking
go after
that
them. Person.
Like, what are you?
Why are you wasting time?
Yeah, it's like they should have crucified Judas.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of thing. Like,
that's fucked up. I don't like that.
No, I'm not a fucking rat. It's like, okay, who the fuck Jefferson was? I grew up in Queens. I'm not fucking telling him.
Yeah. That's so fucked up.
You're the cops. You do your work. I'm not going to tell you who did what. Like
that. Yeah. Like, why am I doing your work for you, you lazy fuck? Yeah.
And then they punish him for what those other kids did.
I can't. I don't like that.
That's the world we live in today. A bunch of seagoing snitches.
The world we live in is really like. So I don't have kids. Right? We've talked about this before, right? I froze my eggs, all that
You
jazz.
think you're gonna use them? Popsicles? Oh my God, Lizzy, please
make popsicles.
Please, if in 5-10 years.
Do you want my egg?
No, I want you to invite me to the party. And I will eat a popsicle.
Hell yeah!
Put them in some mango juice and freeze them.
Done.
I will eat
margaritas. I'll make blended margaritas.
Yeah, I will eat.
You want to eat a fucking egg?
It'll be the weirdest abortion party of all time. Is it an abortion?
Gender reveal.
Is it an abortion? It's just the egg. I don't know.
No, because it's not a fertilized thing.
Okay, that's right.
Think about eggs you eat. They're not fertilized, but they're still eggs.
That doesn't count. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not eating the fertilized ones. That would be gay.
Yeah, it would be so gay.
That being cum, that's gay.
It's so gay when you're fucking retarded. Yeah. I don't know. Like, my friends are starting to have kids, and I feel very sad. I feel like enough, like, being their auntie. I get to come, I get to leave. You know, like, being auntie to people is like having a great job where it's like, I get unlimited PTO.
I don't own any dogs. My fucking roommate, my girlfriend,
having
everyone
a dog
around me has dogs. It's great.
I brought Mitzi here. Like, having a dog, you could take places.
No, I would do that before I have a kid.
Yeah, but like the kid.
But a kid, that's a human life.
I mean, like, people seem
I can't
happy,
blow
but
up.
they're
I
not
can't
happy.
hey, feed my kid. I'm going to the club. I'm going to that comedy.
No,
club.
it's different. It's
way different.
And also just like where the world is going. It's funny because I used to say to my mom, I don't think I want kids. The world is scary. My mom goes, the world is always scary. Now when I say that, I don't think I want kids. The world's scary. She goes, it is.
That's
I probably
crazy.
want it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, like Jews,
people are seeing
Jews,
like,
right? I mean, they had kids, World War II, like the fucking Holocaust. We'll live. It's like, it's almost like they're looking down the gun barrel for another Holocaust.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
What do you think?
Honestly,
it's like literally.
Yeah, honestly.
And like everything that Trump, we're not political people, but we keep finding our way back. But everything that Trump is doing is like it's like the manifesto of like dictatorship. Like the playbook
that's
is
not
happening.
Question. That's not a question. I mean, listen, I'm more. I think of myself as a progressive guy, but I have right-wing friends who are like, you see someone I'm getting. I'm like, yeah. It's like, but what you don't see is like, it's not just what he's doing; it's the means in which he's doing it.
It's the means in which he's doing it.
Like you can't just make decrees.
Yeah.
You can't just blow off court orders.
No, because but no one's stopping him.
Round up people in the street without a warrant.
If you don't stop
these
people,
are things like we had the moral high ground as Americans because when we arrested someone, we had fucking proof.
Yeah.
We had a court order. When we bombed someone, there was a lawyer who said that this was a fucking appropriate.
This was okay. Yeah.
Like even our Dick Cheney spent that. God rest in peace, Dick Cheney. Will we ever think we could come here?
No,
I'd rather Dick Cheney be president than Donald Trump.
Like I'd rather like Bush, honestly. Like when Bush.
Oh my God.
Go back to the Bush days.
It was good old days.
Yeah.
There was a rest in peace, Dick Cheney. He spent $500 million between psychologists coming up with our enhanced interrogation program and lawyers making sure that was not physical torture. Mm-hmm. Now we're just killing people indiscriminately.
Yeah,
in the middle of the Caribbean.
It's like you can't stop if you don't stop.
We had the moral high. We tried to make it right.
And we're like,
now we're like, fuck that, just kill them.
Yeah, but if you don't get
arrest
punished
them. Fuck
for
it, send them to Sudan. But they're from Argentina. Fuck it, send them over there.
Yeah, who cares?
Why don't you send them back to their country?
yeah, but just like get them out of here. That's all he's doing. But no one's stopping him and no one's punishing him. It's like, when I was younger, my mom never grounded me. And then all of a sudden I got older and I was such a fucking cunt. And then my mom was like, you're grounded. And I went, no, I'm not. I literally went, you've never grounded me before. You're not going to start now. I'm 17 years old. Good luck. Like, she's not going to tell me what to do because she never was never informed.
Someone's got to push back on the bully.
It's like empty threats. You know what I mean? Like my friend, when she says to her kid, like, if you don't do this, Liz isn't coming over. I said, don't use me as leverage because like I will, if you really mean that, I will not
come over.
She's like, no, but I want you to come over. I go, then don't use me as a threat because I will leave. Like I told her daughter the other day, I said, look, I'm not going to come back if you act how like you've been acting. So next time I come over, let's see if you can like change your behavior. And if you're like this, I'll keep coming. If you start acting up, I'm leaving because I can.
Yeah.
She goes, I'm not. She goes, you're not my mom. I go, you're right, and that's why.
Yeah,
I can leave. That's why I can fucking leave.
Yeah.
I'm.
Yeah, no, that's it. You have to follow through, and now it's just fucking carte blanche. You know?
Nobody follows through. That's why kids are weak. Kids are fucking wet rags.
Oh my god, I've had this argument so many times.
There's such wet rags.
I've like made
Wet
the room
blankets.
uncomfortable. You know, standing on my own, standing on my morals. I'm like, that's making it weird. I'm like, yeah, well, fucking need something to get, you know.
Well, like, you know what's
People
weird?
gotta fucking learn. I ain't fucking around. You know,
I'm in a
this is not
comedy
a
class.
joke. You know,
Yeah.
You know, I will yell at you. I will tell your kid to cut the shit. I will tell your dog stop fucking, you know, licking this or that. Like,
Yeah.
You know, and if they don't like it, I'm fucking out of here.
Yeah,
You know, if you want to invite me back, get this shit together.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm in a class and they're like, you know, make sure you always point the finger back at yourself. Like, I'm just taking a comedy writing thing, and they're like, make sure you point the finger back at you. And like, I agree with that, but at the same time, like, why can't I sit up here and be like, just my honest opinion that your kids are fucking stupid because all they do is watch other kids play video games or like watch other people play with toys.
I just tweeted about this the other day because there was a photo of like two kids on on like a square box TV with the tube.
Yeah.
You know, with fucking Totino's pizza rolls on a piece of paper, playing the original Nintendo.
Yeah.
You know, together, just two of them with messy hair, their pajamas on a floor.
Great.
And it's like the thing was, we don't know how good we had it. And I'm like, yeah, now kids watch other people
play.
of indeterminate age who might be trying to fucking sexually abuse them. Watch them play video games on Twitch.
Yeah.
Instead of playing with their friend in person.
Do you know that T-Pain makes more money streaming on Twitch than he does from his sales of like his music?
That's crazy. He was a multi-millionaire.
Makes so much money on Twitch streaming. So much.
That's a whole.
It's like, what am I doing wrong? Why can't
I know. Well, that's a whole area that I'm not into.
Here,
Twitch,
let's make some
Reddit.
money.
I don't know any of that shit.
Let's make some money. Why can't I do it? Like, what's so hard? Why is everyone figuring this out? Is my bottom of my foot really dirty?
The last time a foot came out of the podcast, like it was Nasia. You know Nasia Marrero.
Yeah.
She like wanted to put her feet up on the sofa. She's like, "Oh, hide my feet. I don't want people looking at it." I told him, like, "No, fucking focus on."
Let's get more viewers.
Yeah, like, I was like, "Get me some viewers. Put those feet up."
Yeah. Well, how much is this one?
See, I don't know.
One?
I think she has ugly feet though. So
I do.
You have beautiful feet.
Oh, thank you. I could spread my toes, kind of.
I think her feet were ready for prime time while she hit them.
Oh, like
yeah.
Like,
I think she
could
was
spread them. People are like, that's good. How you can spread them.
Oh yeah. See, and you don't have retarded toe. Not
What's
the
that?
retarded toe is when your second toe is bigger than your first.
Oh yeah, my fiance has that.
Yeah.
It's like it's a little weird. It's really weird. But what about people who have the thumb that looks like a toe?
Oh my! The Megan Fox.
Yeah. I have two friends who have that, and I'm like, look
God.
at your toe thumb.
Dude, you know what's good about that though? I'm glad it happened to a woman like her. You know, I mean, she's a gorgeous woman.
She's gotta have one thing wrong with her.
But you can hammer her on those hammer thumbs.
Yeah. You gotta have one. What about that girl in Love Is Blind who was like, I look like Megan Fox? You know that?
Oh my God.
I love Love Is Blind.
I haven't got into it like.
I love Jordan. I know I'm engaged, but like Jordan.
I haven't fallen
Yeah.
into that the way I have in Love on the Spectrum or Love Island UK.
Love on the Spectrum is so good.
In terms of the love shows, Love Is Blind is behind Love Island UK and Love
Island I like, and then
Love on the Spectrum is tremendous.
Love on the Spectrum.
They did such a good job of making it so heartfelt. Like they're not making fun of it.
No, they're not making fun of them.
Those people are fun and lovable and charismatic, but they're not making fun of them.
Did we talk about this last time? The one who's the animator, where she taught her boyfriend how to kiss with the cupcake. You know that? There's one of them, and she's like, I have a cupcake for you, and she's like, I was watching a video, and she's like, and she gives him one. She goes like, let's practice, and they're both sitting there going. It's so awkward, and she's like, that's good. Now let's put into practice what we've tried. It's very like methodical, but it's fucking fantastic. I was like screaming at the TV.
Honestly, I watched that show when the two of them find each other. I'm like, fuck man, I want to find that kind of love. You know, remember the one
Abby and
the
David?
train set. Like, we both like trains, so we built a whole yard full of train sets.
Yes. Oh my God. The ones who got married, right? The ones
I was
Australia?
like, fucking hell. And he's like, yeah, I'm a conductor on the train, and I love trains. And then Abby's like, let's build a train set in the train. So I knew I loved her. I was like, oh my God, this is fucking. I want that.
It's so much. And you know what I love about people on the spectrum on that show? They're very direct. Like if every fucking person could be as direct, being like, it was really nice meeting you, but I don't see this going anywhere. Just. Why is that hard?
Yeah.
It's not hard.
I'm convinced that people with special needs are more evolved
than
regular people.
I agree.
If
they look at me and they go, what are you fucking retarded?
If they're unhappy, they tell you. what do you want? I want chocolate. Like
there's no filter.
They don't
that
worry
way.
about their likes on the internet.
No.
Or what comments are coming in, or what Donald Trump or fucking whoever else said. Like they're in the moment.
Yeah.
Every moment.
I love it.
And it's the only way to live. They're more evolved than us.
I think that they're just happier in general. And
that's
just
what I'm saying. They're more evolved. We're finding a way. I'm trying to find a way to live that lifestyle.
Do you want me to smack you upside the head?
I'm looking for traumatic brain injuries.
Perfect. Yeah, no, it's. I do think that they have something like going for them, and that you're right. They don't. The people who have Down syndrome are like the nicest people. They're like hug. They just want to love and just.
Oh my God, I consider my niece the same age as my niece, but I guess she's my cousin. She
has Down syndrome.
Yeah, and my family gathering, we all get together, and she's there every year. And she's the fucking best. Dude.
Yeah.
We'll just play a game,
They're fun. She's funny, I'm sure.
Her name's Catherine. We call her Wiggy. All right, Wiggy, we're going to play the game. She's like, all right, everyone raise their hand. Who wins? She just picks somebody. It's fucking great. It's whoever did her a favor last.
Yeah.
So the whole week we're just spending time trying to hey, we're gonna play tonight before dinner.
Yeah.
Who wins?
Who wins? Oh my God.
So all day we're trying to have fun with have fun.
So then she picks her favorite.
Yeah, she's
oh my God, so great. Are you caught up on Love on the Spectrum or
No. I'm a little backed up.
Oh, there's.
I'm a little backed up.
Did you see the one with Abby and David when they went to Africa?
No. So, no.
Okay, I won't say. It's just so beautiful. It's like you will cry.
Well, that's the thing. It started out I feel like the first Michael. Remember, Michael was.
Michael's an actor now. Michael's in Australian acting.
Oh.
Hello, that's a terrible. That's British accent.
I'm Michael. Yeah.
I'm Michael. That's British again. I'm Michael Caine.
No, he is British.
Michael Caine.
Yeah.
No, Michael is Australian.
Well, he lives in Australia, but aren't they British people?
No, they're Australian.
I don't know the difference. They're all the same. It's like Asians. Everyone.
Well,
everyone in the British Empire is all.
Well, you know what's funny? Back going full circle again. You were saying what words can we say in England? They call. If you're Indian, you're Asian, but if you're Chinese or Japanese, you're Oriental.
They still use Oriental.
They still use Oriental, and I was like, I looked at my cousin. I said, you can't say that.
Yeah, you can only use it
about rugs. What do you
rugs.
mean? And I was exactly.
Afghan and Oriental is the only rug you can.
But that's what's back. Every country is different. You can't. And then she told me you can't say.
Yeah, I just said bing bong bing.
Bing bong bing. I just said that right now. I can't believe I did that. Don't give me alcohol. She said you can't say, oh my God, it's it had something to do with people dying in the bottom of the ship. I don't know, but she's like, you can't say that anymore because it's referencing slaves at the bottom of a ship dying in the sky. And I was like, what are you talking?
It's a tent.
Again, yeah, but it's just Oriental. I was like, yeah, you can't say that. But I was like, you can't. She's like, what do you?
If you didn't speak English and you were here and you were using words that might be racist, but it's your first time trying to say the word, no one would say, oh, that's a racist.
I mean, I used to say a word in Yiddish all the time that is
What's that?
Not
the N-word?
The
N-word's not in Yiddish.
Yes, it is.
That's decidedly Southern.
No, but that's what I'm going to say. I said it without knowing. I said it without knowing what I was saying when I was
Yiddish
younger.
Version of the N-word.
Correct. I didn't know it was the version of the N-word. Obviously, I stopped. See my PSA. I stopped saying it since I learned.
You found out.
Yeah, but when you're little, you'd see a black person and be like, "Oh, a schwarza."
Yeah.
That's the word. But you can't say that. And I was I had no idea.
I stopped saying the Italian version of that.
Which is
eggplant, moulignon.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Look, we just said it. Are we going to get canceled?
No, but it's a reference to.
Right, and we're context.
Yeah,
exactly. So it's just so interesting.
What's it called? Schwetzer?
Schwarza.
I was like, schwitz. Isn't that sweating?
Schwitz is, yeah, schwitzing.
It's schwitz and fart mix.
Schwitz. And then in Yiddish, a vagina or something is schmunda. Schmunda. That sounds very...
No one wants to fuck a schmunda.
No, it sounds...
I'd fuck a pussy hard.
A schmegma schmunda?
Yeah.
Sounds terrible.
There's no schmegma because there's no foreskin. There's no schmegma in Yiddish because there's no foreskin.
Yeah, exactly. It's
what do they do with all those foreskins?
Actually, it's so funny.
They weave them together into a quilt?
No, they bury it.
There's a graveyard of foreskins?
No, you're supposed to bury it in your backyard because it's you're honoring the body. So when you bury a body, so you bury that part of the body.
Do they not have dogs that'll dig it up?
No. What happens is a Jewish husband grows out of it. Yeah. So...
a bank sprouts.
Just put a little Manischewitz, water it with Manischewitz daily, and you'll grow a nice tall Jewish boy.
You bury a Jewish foreskin, put some Manischewitz on it, and a fucking law firm sprouts.
Yeah, exactly. Schmunda and Associates. Yeah, you're supposed to like bury it, which is crazy.
What is Yiddish? Is that a country?
Yiddish is like what Jews spoke like before
they all got killed.
Before we all got killed. So it's like it sounds like it's like a mix of German a little bit.
Okay, so it's like a colloquial. It's almost like a colloquial Hebrew, basically.
Yeah, like I'm trying to like. It's like so. It's more close to German than anything.
Okay.
So it's like, Pupik is belly button, Kop is head. I'm schwitzing. I'm a yenta. Like all these little.
Yeah, well, I mean, in New York, I use 1,000 of those words and didn't know it until after I left. I'm like, oh, it's Yiddish. I'm like,
and then
the fuck you mean, man? That's what we call it.
Everyone's talking about cultural appropriation everywhere else, but no one's talking about the Yiddish.
I never understood the cultural appropriation debate. It's like, yeah. We took the best part of your culture. You should be happy.
I think as long as you acknowledge
I've never seen a single Italian complain about the fact that pizza is popular.
Right, exactly.
You know, like,
it's just all the white people getting upset. Like, here's the thing.
Yeah, it's always the oppressor getting upset about what the other oppressors
exactly.
did.
Like, I used to work
It's never
cornrows.
the person who's like, oh, I've never seen a Hispanic person complain. There's too many fucking burritos out here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Never be like, there's too many tacos.
What's this Taco Tuesday bullshit? Like, I've never heard a Mexican complain once.
There's too many sales at Home Depot. Like, I don't know. Like,
yeah. Goddamn, people like pasta and wine. Like,
yeah,
I've never heard
like the whites who get the very privileged ones who get upset. Like,
yeah.
And I always say it's like I wore cornrows, I wore FUBU, I wore Sauconys or Sauconys, whatever.
Yeah.
Like people are like FUBU's for us, by us. I was like, okay, like I didn't know.
By me, yeah.
Right, but I was just like, I really appreciate Black culture in that way. And people are like, you're appropriating. I'm like, no, I'm appreciating. Like, as long as I recognize, I think the difference is if you recognize where it's coming from and you acknowledge. Like, if I have box braids, it's because from this culture. It's not to be disrespectful.
That's what I'm saying. As long as you're not derogatory towards it, how's it?
Right. But the issue is people will be like, I could walk into work with braids and have no problem. But if a Black person walks into work and they have braids, it's a problem. Or if they walk in with
that's the problem with the company, not you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Or it's just like micro. It's just all these aggression.
Because you're okay with her and not me, she's fucked up. Like, nope, the company's fucked up.
Yeah, the company's fucked up.
You need to aim your laser at the actual perpetrator, not the person who is just acknowledging that they like what you're up to.
Like, are we mad at Iggy Azalea for appropriating rap? Like, you know,
or fucking,
maybe.
Or everybody for rock and roll. I mean, like,
Elvis, like every single
gospel
person.
Music. I fucking name anything cool.
Everything, anything cool. Honestly,
all the food that's good. No one's celebrating. Oh, I really love that. I really love that St. Patrick's Day meal of potatoes
and cabbage.
Yeah, no one likes that.
No one's like, I really loved your gefilte fish.
Fucking Thanksgiving was brought to us by the Indians. The whole fucking meal.
I know. You think we ate corn before, please?
Yeah,
like,
it was Native Americans. Well, corn, coffee, chocolate, and tomatoes. None of those.
Ayahuasca. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, ayahuasca, marijuana.
Yeah,
mushrooms. All of those originated in Mexico and then moved to the Western world and then came back.
Yeah.
So literally every Western culture's base food.
Yeah.
Fucking started in Mexico.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like California is Mexico. Like, let's. Just be real.
This is the original. Yeah,
we're original. Mexico.
OG Mexico.
So I'm Mexican.
I mean, we're all a little Mexican.
I know, a little bit.
Especially out here in town.
Yeah.
I mean, I was telling George yesterday. This is my problem with Donald Trump. It really brought it personal, man.
Mm-hmm.
I had a pupusa lady on Victory Boulevard. Fucking $3.
She's gone.
$3 a whack. And they didn't pick her up. She folded up tent and went away. But $3 cash, I can get fucking for $21. I can get 7 pupusas.
You could eat for a week.
7 different flavors.
Yeah.
Ready in seconds, right there, gone. This is
it's so disappointing.
This is the thing about New York. I mean, they're still there. In New York, they're still hiding them. You know.
Yeah.
There's too much hustle and bustle. But here, everyone knows the pupusa lady. You go down.
Yeah.
And she was fucking known for it. But because she was known for it, she's like, oh shit, they're
is that strip on Van Nuys where it's like all those stands?
But she left before the jackbooted thugs came in, before the Marines get sent in. So I know she's still here. She's just waiting for it to die down. But I'm like, I can't get a fucking pupusa worth of shit until Donald Trump leaves office.
Like, there was a movie back when I was younger, and I saw it in theaters called A Day Without a Mexican. And
whoa,
it's a movie. Theaters. It was in theaters. It was like 20-something years ago, right? Or more, because I'm 40, so 30 years ago maybe. And it was that. It was like it's in California. Everyone's working. The next day, everyone wakes up. All the Mexicans are gone. And it just shows
the lights get shut off in 20 minutes.
It shows you how the world would fall apart without Mexican people. Like, especially here, like, your cleaning people aren't coming. Your lawn's not being taken care of. Your farming isn't done. Your food isn't.
Every country has their working class.
Like, of course, but, like, don't sit here and pretend like you benefit. Like, people are like...
the price of fucking everything's gone up. There's no more workers.
Yeah, there's like a symbiotic relationship, and like, it's just fucked up. I think it's just so fucked up.
I wonder who's building that fucking ballroom. Because I mean, Mexicans will do most of the construction, most of the laborers. Who's building that?
So he just took down the East Wing without any permission and built a ballroom.
Well, he fired all 7 people that would decide on whether or not and then put new people.
You know why he's doing that? Someone told this to me. I was like,
he's
that's
not
so fucking because he's not leaving.
He's not leaving.
Because when you think things are happening in Chicago,
why would you?
And here, why would you?
I'm saying he's gonna be indicted again. Why would he? He's that or prison. They're gonna take him and his money.
Take him to fucking prison.
No, I'm saying, but from his point of view, I get why he's not going anywhere.
But I think he's planning on not going anywhere forever, is what I'm saying.
Yes,
it's a dictatorship.
Because if a Democrat wins and takes that, if somehow J.D. Vance wins, or somebody else, he'll let it slide. But if it's another Democrat, he's not going anywhere because he's the next place he's going is to fucking jail.
No, he's going to call. This is what someone said to me. I was talking to a comic. He said they're going to call martial law.
Oh, yeah.
And when you call martial law because you think it's unsafe, he'll end the vote. So he'll just continue martial law until forever.
Yeah, I mean, that's what anyone who wants to hold
his forever's not too long.
Yeah, his forever's not too long.
I know people say he's sick, right?
Yeah, but he's worried about his son. He's also 80 fucking years old. But
what's that with his liver spots on his hands? People are upset.
But this is what I thought about. So when the Supreme Court ruled that if it's a presidential act, it's not illegal, I was like, oh, good news. So if a Democrat wins, literally from the inauguration stage, you can turn around and shoot Donald Trump in the head and say, presidential act, that's it. I murdered him as a president. And there's no, the Supreme Court said you're immune from prosecution. If it's in
what makes it okay.
What makes it?
A presidential
apparently
act.
Fucking anything, according to the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
So now he knows he cannot leave power, or else whoever, if it's unless one of his appointed, his son or J.D. Vance, some other fucking person in his camp wins, he is not only subject to prison, he might get fucking executed.
He might.
No, because of what he literally wanted to prosecute Obama over this trumped up thing from going back to 2016. But he's like, I can't, because thanks to me, I won this immunity.
Thanks to me, I'm the best.
Yeah.
Do you watch South Park?
Oh, yeah. I watched the clips.
Mikey, do you watch South Park?
I haven't been. No.
I'm not caught up, but I do love when J.D. Vance comes on. He's like, hello, Beth. And he's just so fat, and he's just like, hello, Beth. It's just so ridiculous.
He's a goth kid gone wrong.
Yeah.
What do you think about he's still wearing the eyeliner.
What do you think about Charlie Kirk? What do you think about all that?
Well, he's fucking dead.
What'd you think about all that?
I don't think you should be killing people for what they say.
Agreed.
At all. I mean, I think it's horrible the way he died.
I agree. And the fact that the video was all on the internet, I didn't need to see that, but I saw it.
They turned him into. It's horrible what happened to him.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they rewrote his hit like everybody else. They rewrote, he's this, he's that. I disagree with a lot of what he said. He shouldn't kill people like that.
I absolutely agree. I'm like,
but I think what I do think is weird how his fucking wife's capitalizing on it. I honestly,
I saw a video. I don't know if it's true where she put fake tears in her eyes before going out to speak.
If Charlie was alive, I would have told him to divorce her because she's obviously on a power trip.
Yeah,
she married him for money. He married the wrong woman.
Yeah,
she's not. I mean, but to her credit, she did give the best speech at his funeral. And then your guy, old Jewish golem Stephen Miller showed up and really got creepy.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
I mean, there's a guy who how is he Jewish and serving in that camp?
There's Orthodox Jews who are all against Israel shouldn't exist. Like a certain sect of they're like a cult in a way.
Yeah.
There's always
subsects.
There's always the ones.
Yeah.
We got Woody Allen. We lost another one.
Yeah, the Jewish crypt keeper, Stephen Miller.
God. What is that? The joke on SNL when it's Bill Hader and he's like, do you know there's a black Dracula? Blackula. He goes, have you heard of the Jewish Dracula? His name is Sidney Applebaum. I think it's the funniest thing ever. I was like, that's so good. Yeah.
No, it's fucking. I feel like the rules are being made up by both parties as they go along.
Nobody knows what they're fucking about.
It's like whatever benefits me.
I hate politics. I tried. People are like, Veep is so good. I tried watching it recently. I can't. Because I'm so annoyed at how fake everything is. I can't watch Veep even though I know it's making fun of it. Yeah. I can't watch it.
I feel like politics has gotten so bad that I could get into it, which is not where this country should be.
No, remember that when that guy D's nuts?
I feel like I'm electable now.
Remember D's nuts?
Yeah.
People voted for D's nuts.
What?
He put himself on the ballot for president.
A guy. I remember a guy changed his name to
anyone but Trump.
Yeah. And literally, no, he changed it to
literally anyone else.
Literally anyone else. First name, literally, last name, anyone else.
Oh, he did that legally just so he could put that on there.
He put it on the ballot.
That's a lot of paperwork.
He got on one state.
Amazing.
Literally anyone else.
Yeah, amazing. I try. I don't know. I just avoid. I'm like, let me just live my life.
I'm gonna go home tonight after this show. I'm gonna watch the movie Distinguished Gentleman. Have you seen this? Eddie Murphy, where he plays So a white congressman from like Florida dies, and Eddie Murphy's got the same name by chance, and he's a con man. And one of his, one of the people in his crew
familiar.
is like, we might be able to win this shit because he's like the guy died like 3 weeks before the race.
Yeah, so then he just stepped in.
So people forgot. He just died. I voted for him the last 5 terms, and no one looks at the news because back then, if a congressman died, no one fucking knew.
Yeah, no one cared.
Yeah, no one cared. No one knew. No one cared. And he wins, and he goes to D.C. as a con man. And he's like, shit, this is the biggest motherfucking con.
It is. I don't trust it.
He was a con man who got so annoyed by how fucking dirty everyone else was.
It is.
He's like, I'm going to con all of them.
Yeah, people are like, well, aren't you a Democrat or all these things? I'm like, yeah, but like, I also don't trust any. I don't trust any politician.
And that's why I got like Zoran Mamdani or Donald Trump.
I don't trust anybody.
Zoran Mamdani is the less response to Donald Trump. He's doing the same thing. Just appealing to people's anger. And fear.
He's just saying
and promising things he cannot deliver. Right? I'll end the war on the first day. Prices will go down. Week
Sounds like
1.
guys I've dated in the past.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
going to promise things I cannot deliver.
Right, exactly.
But like, I'm going to tell you everything you want to hear, and I'm like, believe
But meanwhile,
it.
they're getting their fame up. They're getting their dollars up.
Right, on the side. Yeah, some side shit.
They're getting the whole bullshit going.
So bad.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I know you always like to do like news things. Is there anything?
Yeah,
like,
you want to get some
like,
news? I know we've been running. Sorry, Mike, we've been running long.
We could talk forever.
I was going to bail on the news, but
I think you guys haven't talked about the news the entire podcast.
It's funny. We're not
my news story.
We're going to talk about the fun news.
We're not political.
But not my retarded news story.
Let's talk about the fun news. I do. There's a girl on Instagram. She's always posts like positive news things. I really like that. No, I like it.
Yeah, no, I like.
She's like, a sea otter got its wheelchair. Like, I don't know, some weird shit like that. Like, I don't know. Like,
what good is a wheelchair in the water?
They're on land too. Sometimes.
Yeah, I see her got his fins.
I'm a zoologist, clearly. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but my news is less consequential, and it's actually important stuff though.
I like it.
It addresses our human experience. So here's a question for you.
Okay.
So 2/3 of people say they would cut off all human contact for 10 years to win $1 billion.
I think like in the idea it sounds good, but like look what happened to our fucking society and people during COVID when they cut off human contact. And look what it was only a couple years?
1.5. Well, here in LA it was 1.5.
Right.
In other states it was 6 months.
Right, but here and you see the effect it's having.
And that wasn't close to cutting off all human contact.
All human, yeah. We had Zoom, we had this.
Right, we had Tiger King, we had like all this stuff.
Yeah, no,
but solitary confinement for 10 years.
No. We can talk.
It's a solitary confinement.
And not just TV. Like if you had TV, that's not human contact.
That's true.
But phone calls, Zoom calls, and just seeing another person. That's the thing. 10 years of solitary confinement. Could you do it?
There's
I would love to do it, but it's like, are you guys gonna give me a cabin in the woods where I can like hunt and fish and hang out with?
Yeah.
Or
are you in your apartment?
Or am I locked into a 2-bedroom apartment forever? For 10 years, I can't talk to them. That's you have to have stimulus.
DoorDash shows up every day, just knock. There's DoorDash.
Yeah. But I don't have to have human contact with them anyway right now. I just like leave it at the door. Like I don't want to see you. Yeah. I'm like Gollum when I come out. I'm like, just like my precious, like at my meal. Yeah, I don't know. 10 years is a long time. 5 maybe I could probably do 5. I like
5 is long too.
I like my company.
And the thing is, $1 billion is so life changing. But there's a.
But like, could I travel and just like not have human contact? Like, if I have a car and I drive places, or like, could I go to a ferry to drive my car on, but not have to talk to anybody? Could everything just be like digital?
Yeah. What are the parameters? Can I get what I want to get done?
Yeah.
Without. But that's the thing.
I mean, the older I get, the less I want to be around people.
No, that's what I thought. It was like $1 billion.
I think it's Helen Keller. You can't hear people. You can't see people. You're alone.
My favorite is like, what did Helen Keller say when she fell down a well? So stupid. And all those Helen Keller jokes were very popular during my time.
I had one on the internet that went a little viral.
What was it?
Like, who uses that pulse mode? That braille mode on your vibrator.
Vibrator?
This vibrator's like zzz, zzz, zzz.
Yeah, they all pulse.
Yeah, and I said, Helen Keller.
She's like, I'm getting a message from within.
Yeah, so I get.
Yeah.
I get
someone's contacting.
She's reading.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm reading. Yeah.
No, I think the lack of human contact thing. I thought about it. I was like, fucking $1 billion. I'd kill my mother. My mother would tell me to kill her for the $1 billion.
You see what he said to you?
No.
Yeah.
Nance, the whole family would be better off.
Yeah.
I'm almost 70. $1 billion, fucking
$1 billion. Yeah,
to help the whole family, of course. But that's how you know it's real punishment. Because even in the United States, like where our prisons are even harsher than most Western countries.
I hate the prison
The
system.
worst thing you can do is be put in solitary.
Yeah.
Other killers would rather be in general population and risk getting killed to be around other people than be alone in a cell
for
years on end.
No, we're not meant for
it's
that.
It's really bizarre.
That's why I do.
And it's hard to conceptualize that, but your point's right. Like the pandemic gave us a little taste of that.
And it
wasn't full solitary, but it was very solid.
People have snapped.
Solitary, and it fucked people's mental health up.
It fucked people's mental health. But people have snapped. I don't think we're back
I'm not
from
the
it
same
yet.
No one's the same.
I'm not the same.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how bad. I didn't realize how differently like I was. How different.
Yeah, it really put the whole thing into perspective.
It did.
All right, here's the last one.
All right, one more.
We'll do a quick one. The average sexual encounter. We talked about the average sexual encounter a couple weeks ago.
Average sexual count, like partners?
Encounter. Lasts just 5.5 minutes.
That makes sense.
But this is the second part that we didn't talk about. But most women need at least 13 minutes to reach climax. According to a new global study, found that the average sexual encounter lasts just 5.5 minutes, while most women need 13 minutes to reach climax.
That's right.
Researchers say that the pleasure gap often comes down to communication and focus, with many couples mistaking satisfaction for speed. Experts suggest slowing things down, building anticipation, prioritizing connection over performance.
1,000%. I always say it's like a musical performance. There's like a build up and then a crescendo. Like you have to like.
It's like a comedy. You want to end on your
exactly.
You want a good beginning, a memorable middle, and a strong end.
Yeah, you don't want to come
all the
in
shit
and be
in
like,
between that is just
Yeah, you don't want to come in out the gate like. But I do like I do realize the times when like Taylor and I go straight into it versus the time we spend more time like foreplay, things like that. It makes a huge difference because I can reach orgasm quicker after we've had like
you get
foreplay.
revved up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if it's just like
it's like a car in the East Coast in the winter. You gotta warm it up.
You gotta warm it up. You gotta like scrape the ice off
before you pull out of the parking spot.
You gotta look for black ice. You know the whole thing. Sorry, black guys. I do think women are. Sex is here also.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
It's here, but it's mostly here. Like
with women, absolutely. If a woman loves you mentally, not.
I was having sex.
That's how ugly guys are with fucking gross.
It's
dudes.
true.
You know,
or they just
money, but also.
Well, doggy, I don't have to look at them. If they're ugly, it's great. I dated a guy for money once. He was so ugly. I was like, I don't know if I could do this. I was like, I'll turn around. It's fine. He was awful. I was like, he's like a troll. Clearly, I had low self-esteem. I was like, this is the best I can do. I'll just take the money. He bought me a bikini. Like, I don't know. It was weird.
What I thought about that article is how unfair it was that, like, I mean, so, if there is a God, which growing up, I was raised Catholic. I thought there was. And then I had an education like this.
Spiritual, more like
energy. Then ain't mushrooms. Like, wait a minute.
There might be.
Yeah. There's something else.
There is.
Yeah. Like, I think.
I don't know if it's a
when
God,
I'm on mushrooms, life is more real than this.
I'm so excited for my mushroom retreat. My mom goes, oh, you're going on a women's retreat in Costa Rica. Careful, don't drink whatever they give you. I go, what do you mean?
That's the whole point.
Well, she didn't know. I'm not going to tell my Jewish neurotic mother this. She goes, just whatever. I saw a show once. It was a comedy, but these women drank something and it was psychedelics. I went, okay, Mom. And she's like, but just be careful. And she kept being like, don't drink it. And I just got so fed up. And I went, but that's why I'm going. That's why I'm going. I'm going to drink the... Oh, okay. I'm very excited. I'm scared, but I'm excited.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I thought, after there's something else out there. I'm like, it's pretty fucked up that, like, only the guys' orgasms actually matter. Like, in terms of reproduction. And it takes
but
us
you couldn't do it without. It has to be.
Well, no, a woman has to be there.
Oh, we can do it without.
I mean, you could.
No.
Without.
What I'm saying is, a woman has to have sex to procreate. You have to have a man and a woman, right? But only the man's orgasm is necessary to get her pregnant.
Correct.
And it takes half as much time for us to come as it does you.
Right.
It seems fucking stupid to set up.
Well, don't you see like all the animals? The male animal comes like, and then it's like off, and
but they don't.
They don't have sex for pleasure, except dolphins.
Yeah, but for us, we both have sex for pleasure. It takes you twice as long to come, but only our orgasm matters as men to procreate. I'm like, God's pretty.
You keep telling yourself that.
No, I don't.
I'm just kidding.
That's how I came.
Only I.
No, that's how I came to the conclusion that God's a man. Because if it was a woman, it'd be the other way around. right?
Yeah.
The woman would come first, and her orgasm would matter. She's the one who carries it.
That's true.
Right?
It's true.
Just evolutionarily, that's how you know Jesus was a dude and God's a man. Like,
yeah.
Because if it was a woman,
I don't know if God's
it'd be 50-50, and we both come, and we both our orgasms would be needed to procreate, but only one orgasm is needed to procreate.
That's true.
You know, fucked up.
Yeah, it is fucked up. But
It's
I
really
also
fucked
think
up.
like, no, I lost my train of thought. Like, I don't know. I just want to come. I don't know.
So the mushroom trip, when's that planned?
End of February.
All right.
For
Well,
a
you
whole
said you're
week.
in Costa Rica. Why don't you just
Costa
meet me here?
Rica. Because so I did reach out to someone here that my friend works with, and it was $1,500 for a few
I
hours.
get you mushrooms for fucking $40.
Right, but like I'm
You
scared.
wanna do the whole ceremony?
I'm scared to do it like alone.
You've never done it?
I've microdosed, but I like haven't done a full
Oh my
trip.
God, really?
I did a full trip when I was younger, and I was like off my antidepressants, and it was the worst experience of my life.
Oh
I was
my
like, I'm just
God.
like a dance.
I'm so excited for you.
I thought I was like I thought I was like one of those monkeys with the thing.
I've been chasing my first psychedelic
Really?
trip. Psychedelics are they've helped me more than anything else.
I agree. Like
They,
when
it's made me a better person.
the
Without
class
question.
I was taking,
I
like,
cannot recommend them to anybody more.
I agree. I think I'm about to get really into it because I'm already kind of into it and like the idea of like how your brain changes. And I just really
and
want
you gotta be as an adult. I started having fun with them, but
Yeah.
then I took a big break between 22 and 30, and then I was like, all right, and I did them at 30 for a reason, and I was like, oh, this is. Yeah,
it
so like
really
a few
helps.
times a year now, like I'll get
Oh
into
yeah,
it,
I took some Friday. I just stayed home and I was like, I'm gonna take a square and a half. And I was writing and I was like, oh, my writing is so much better. Like I was just more in tune and I really enjoy it. So I'm excited. I'm a little nervous, but I think I'm in a good headspace to like do
that's
it.
the thing. Set and setting, as they say.
Yeah, and so I'm like excited, and I think
Costa Rica in the jungle will be dope.
I'm gonna come back with like no shoes, no bra. You know, I'm like really excited. So
I'm surprised you're not doing DMT. You're not going that hard.
no, or like ayahuasca. I hate throwing up, and I know
Yeah,
even
I
mushrooms
don't
might
get
make
the
me
purge.
throw up.
That's what I say to people. I've tried acid, and I like.
No, thank you.
They're all psychedelic, but the warmth of mushrooms. It feels so.
It feels so
natural.
good.
It feels so like your the whole body relaxation.
Oh, yeah.
When I did acid, and
thank
I was able to like when I'm on mushrooms, I want to lay down and kind of chill.
Yeah.
I'm on acid. I'm like I was tripping in my head, but like my feet worked, and I was very mathematical, very geometric.
Yeah, I don't like
I was
that.
like, no, I like it warm and round, and you know.
I just went to Zion. We took some mushrooms. I was at a hammock, just like enjoying the sunset,
That's
like
great.
watching a fire, like kind of just
Yeah,
diving deep with some girls.
I generally go
like,
camping when I do mushrooms.
Yeah,
I go
being
camp.
in nature is the
Yeah.
way it
Was
is.
Mammoth last time I did them.
Yeah, I'm
Great.
like the tree's talking to me. Like I don't know.
I've had long conversation with the tree.
I'm about to like. I think I'm about to go a little deeper.
Every time someone says I've talked to a tree, it literally go right back. I could see the tree in my head right now. When I was 30, for the first time I've done them in like 10 years.
How much do you take? Like an eighth?
No, I take 3.5 to 5 grams. I go all the way in.
Oh, do you have people you're doing it with, or you're alone?
I've done them alone, and I've done them with people, but I've only done them alone since I've become comfortable with them. And now that I've done them a few times, there are a few people I've done them with to introduce them to them.
Are you just like when you're alone? Are you just like what is like I'm?
Sometimes,
I'm afraid to do
Sometimes I
full
just lay down and
trip
listen to music. Mm-hmm. Other times I've actually ate this during the pandemic. I've like eaten them and like watched like a nature documentary and like really.
Like I understand nature.
Really, there's like a certain thing I want to watch. Like I've seen this, but I want to watch it like this.
I can't look at my phone. I can't.
No.
Which I actually love.
Nope. The only thing I do with my phone is so I turn the lock screen off, and I like to have music playing. But I have like I set up a playlist before I get into it.
Smart. Because I get sick. I'm like,
yeah, no. Well, but for me, and I do that when I'm introducing other people to mushrooms because like if I keep the music going, I'll keep myself centered. And I want this to drive the experience.
Yeah. Do you ever listen to Empire of the Sun? Okay, next time they're in town, let's go.
Oh,
because I went in Santa Barbara and I
got a few names in here of guys that you should be listening to.
So we should, because my friend, I took her in Santa. I had an extra ticket. If I would have known you, I would have taken you. We went at an extra ticket. We took a little bit of mushrooms, and I was like, I think I would have taken more. Yeah. And next time I want to sit closer and take more. So her and I are like, she's bought in. She's like, I'm a fan now.
Yeah, you want a place you can like lay out.
They're amazing, and the visuals. Yeah, I'm about to become like a different person. I think I'm about to like.
I can't believe you haven't like because I know you.
I'm very blocked. I feel very blocked
like
right
jumped
now.
into it. Well, no, you're more standard drug use.
No, but I do feel very blocked creatively. I feel like just blocked in general.
It's a great reset. It's
so
what you should
excited.
be doing. That's what you should be doing.
You know what they said though? Like in the contract I have to sign, so I have to stop smoking weed 2 weeks before.
They don't want you to have a psychotic break.
And I'm not allowed to like masturbate or anything while I'm there. Like I'm not allowed to like.
That one's weird.
Well, it's like they want you to be.
Are you there? Messy 2 weeks before you go.
While I'm there.
Oh. Trust me, I've never. I've never taken mushrooms that had a sexual thought.
That I have.
Well, no.
One time I was giving my fiance a blowjob on mushrooms, and I I looked up, and like the dimension of his, like he doesn't have a big belly, but I was like, I felt like I was in outer space, and it was like a moon coming towards me, like it was wild.
No, but if you eat that much, if you eat like 5 dried grams, if you're going into like a
no, I wouldn't do that.
It for me anyway, like coming down from mushrooms, like you sort of start coming back to your base self and sexual impulses. But like when I'm at the peak of a mushroom trip, I'm like, put my dick in a person.
Yeah,
it's fucking goofy. What?
Yeah, you're like, it's silly.
Why isn't there a bone in there? This is all fucking preposterous. Like, you just start bringing like, this is weird.
This is weird. Like sex is weird anyway. So
it's ridiculous. Another person, I'm gonna be in them.
It's weird.
It just seems like
you start like breaking it down.
Yeah, when you're on mushrooms, it just seems preposterous. Like,
don't look at yourself in the mirror either.
No,
never look at yourself in the mirror. I'm like, ugh. Sometimes I'm like, I'm cute, and I was like, wait, what's that? And I'm like, squeeze. It's terrible.
No, man. For me, looking in the mirror is fine. It's like, I just see how wide my pupils are. The weirdest moment I had, I've talked about it years ago, but I remember I was tripping in the middle of the pandemic. At the beginning, me and like 10 of my friends, like, oh, let's go rent a place in Mammoth.
Yeah.
And we went out there, and I brought a fucking 2 ounces of mushrooms. And
let me know. I'm about to be out of a job, so if you ever go, let me know. Yeah.
12 of us, like we all got real high mushrooms. And they were fantastic.
Okay.
And I ate 2 mushrooms. I sort of got, they were like as big as my hand. I ate 2 of them. So I probably ate 7 or 8 grams.
Okay.
Fucking ridiculous amount.
You were going to say retarded. It's fine.
No.
It was fucking retarded.
It's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
But I remember going to the bath, like as we're peeking, I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to piss. So I go down the bathroom. And, it was a nice place you rented. And they had like marble floors. And the marble started crawling up the wall. So like, all right, so I get out of the bathroom, and there was 2 decks. There was the upper deck, like where everyone was hanging out, and there was like a second floor deck where just off the bathroom. Where I went to the bathroom, like, all right, I need to take a breather. Fucking, I'm out. Saw shit moving to the wall. So I put my hands on the railing. I look down at my hands, and I go, that's weird. Those are my father's hands. Because my hands look like my dad's hands, and that weirded me out. But looking at my face wasn't the problem.
I
looked down at my hands. I'm like, those look just like my dad's hands.
I love
and I go,
that.
Get them up. I was like, what are my dad's hands doing here?
Do one of these? No.
I literally couldn't look at my hands for the rest of the night.
That is very funny.
Because I just didn't expect to see them.
That's very
I didn't expect to see my hands like that.
No, like I've seen the floor breathe, or like if I'm in the bathroom, like
everything breathes. Yeah.
But like I'm not ready to see things like crawl up a wall or like. Watching clouds is the best. Like it's the best.
The stars.
And like Joshua Tree, we're gonna just talk about mushrooms forever. Should we let Mikey go? I have to pee also.
Yeah, I gotta go back. I gotta
pee.
I have an ossobuco going.
Do you?
Oh yeah, it takes 3.5 hours. So
amazing.
Sunday, I like to do the Sunday roast, even though it's just me and Miguel.
I love that.
Well, it feeds us for the week.
I used to cook a lot. I used to cook a lot. You have a garden? Do you know how to? Can you help me? Because I have a bed. I have everything. I have no idea.
I can absolutely help you.
Yes.
I can absolutely help you.
I
spent the last year getting into it. It's my new thing.
Oh, please.
It's my new thing.
You are in your 40s.
My therapist, and we talked about it. He's got a garden. I like figs. He likes figs. I like tomatoes. So just fucking start a garden. And he was like being outdoors.
But it's like a science. You got to like know that.
Yeah, no, it's something to distract me. It's 25 minutes every day that I have to go check on the garden, so I'm not worried about my personal life.
Okay, I'm gonna have you come over because I have a bed. I have a lime tree that's doing okay, but like everything else is like kind of like, I don't really know what to do.
Yeah, no, I'll help you out. It'll be fun. Yeah. I can finally meet your fiance.
Yeah,
and we'll get together. We can all eat mushrooms. I got plenty of mushrooms at the house.
I was gonna. Once we're logged off, I'm like, we need to figure because
after your trip, after you come.
Because I was selling chocolate bars, and now I'm like, I don't know if I want to buy another box of the chocolate bars and sell them. I don't know where to get it here in LA.
The only drug I give away is mushrooms because I think it really does make other.
You can grow it yourself.
It makes everyone better.
Can't you grow it yourself?
Yeah, but I can't. I'm growing a garden. I don't have time for fungus.
Okay, all right. We'll talk.
Thing.
We'll talk.
It's a whole different thing.
All right.
Lizzy, let the people know where they can find you.
You can find me at the Lizzy Weisman, and also please check out Insult to Injury, which happens at the West Side Comedy Theater once a month. It's a great show where comics will tell their biggest oh no stories. Oh, I fucked up, whatever, and then musical comics will roast them. on the spot. So
I gotta get on that one.
Yeah. We'll get you on it. Yeah, for sure. And then check out Mitzi and Murray's Deli when it comes out. I have the Instagram handle, but like just start following and
we are having you back
happening.
on if you get it kicked off. I'll help you out as much as you can.
I'll
with
put
the
like all the
business.
products, and we'll give you some, Mikey, for Wrigley. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And you can obviously find me at Randy Valero. Find the podcast at Radio Set Below. Rate, review, subscribe. All the shit you should do. Lizzy, I can't believe it's been over a year.
Has it been over a year?
About a year.
That's
but
crazy.
It's not going to be that long because you're going to have to come back, tell us about the Costa Rica trip and the Mitzi and Murray.
Yeah, we'll come back after Mitzi and Murray's
Deli.
For pets.
So check her out. Check us out. Love you guys. Peace.
Bye.